Jetpack, you ready to play the Pokemon trading card game? If so, let's start the show! Oh! Hey everyone, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Shoutouts to Secret Player in the chat. Shoutouts to Henry241104. Shoutouts to How. Shoutouts to Levant2494. Shoutouts to Fino. Thank you all for the follows while I was off stream. Much appreciated. I'm not sure Shotu may have also followed while I was off stream. I'm not exactly sure, but shoutouts to them as well. Oh yeah, I'm also still the hottest Cavs on Twitch. I bungled the intro there. No, these are still the hottest Cavs. Yeah, ain't no mistake about that. Okay, so yeah, today we've got at least one deck on the docket. I also want to talk about lots of subjects to talk about as well. I wanted to talk about the Chen Pao EX battle deck that's coming out soon. I want to talk about like previewing competitive builds of Chen Pao EX, as well as discussing the recently revealed Kanto starter EX card. So lots on the docket, on top of a Ice Rider Palkia build. If you've got the Ice Rider League battle deck, you got the Palkia League battle deck, this is definitely a starting point for mashing those two decks together. I'm reluctant to say, hey, just mash these together, because there are some cards in here that don't belong in either League battle decks. You're gonna have to do some work to put them together, but I do think this deck is pretty strong and a lot of fun to play. So let's get into it. You weren't planning on working out in May, but since you won't be able to work out in July and August, you decided to work out in May after all. Okay. When you say working out, do you mean just so I'm clear here, like exercise or still working on the computer? Uh-oh. Thank you, Moobot. Yeah, we're gonna go first for sure. The gym. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have not worked out in forever ever. Oh my goodness, this is a terrible starting hand. Okay, they mulligan though, and it looks like we're up against Lugia, and this isn't necessarily the worst match. Ice Rider can tank a hit from Lugia and knock out a Lugia VSTAR with a choice belt, but we need the cards to make that happen, and at this point in time we do not have them. Okay, we got a water. All right, we can figure the rest out. All right, so this becomes pretty. Let's go grab a Palkia and a Greninja, and then we drop a Path to the Peak and we wait. Next turn, we go into Ice Rider, and we donk the Lugia. Ooh. The V-Guard energy is going to help, but it's not going to be enough. They will get at least an Archeops on the board. Ooh, they got rid of both Archeops, but they also got rid... Okay, the Yveltal's not going to matter. The Yveltal... And then they got rid of one of their single strike energies. There you go. They got the Tyranitar. They're gonna have to find... They found the bump to Path to the Peak. Okay. Tails. They are gonna get down. They need to get down a second Lugia V. Oh, they didn't get it. Heads. Ah. Yeah, there's the second Lugia V. Okay. Earn a Vitality, put that single strike energy back in. And can Tyranitar? Tyranitar, I think, can one-shot Ice Rider, which is bad. But hopefully we'll be in a better spot by that point. They're probably going to end with Read the Wind. Hopefully we can build up our bench a little further. I think we want a second Palkia V. And Secret Player says, do you know how I would be able to get more USB ports? No. If you're like, motherboards have a set amount, And like you could just use a they didn't use the read the wind. That seems kind of silly, but okay. Let's go and Mesagoza here, see if we can get our Ice Rider VMAX this way. We do not. That's fine. Because like you can use just like a USB extension to like use the USB port to split it into multiple ports, but then you might not get the power that you need in order to do the thing. So let's go grab an Ice Rider VMAX and an energy search here. And we are going to donk this Lugia for 250. And yeah, we'll just take the hit. And Max Lance, 220 after the V-Guard energy. And we'll just take the knock. Now, if they've got Lugia VSTAR, oh, they've got one more shot with the Mesagoza. Damn. Okay. Now, this could be tricky. Like, we don't have... there aren't enough Pokemon on the board right now for us to one-shot a Tyranitar. And that could be a problem. Tails, 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 tails. Tails, 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 tails. Okay. If they don't have it... Okay, they're going to go DTE. Do they have the... Oh, there's the judge. Please no outs to Lugia VSTAR. Okay. We at least widen our bench here. And we don't get... Okay, they're going to read the wind. All right, this is awesome. This is awesome for us. Because... Yeah, let's go and grab a Bidoof. We'll put that down. And let's go and discard some energy here. We get a Judge, we get a Heavy Ball, and we get another Bidoof. Now, do we want to bench a second Bidoof? I guess it doesn't hurt us. Here, let's see what we can get. Mesagoza. Might as well, right? Yep. Heads, and we get ourselves... I might as well go... Is there any point in benching a second Ice Rider at this point? No, I don't think so. I think we just fight with Palkia straight up for the rest of the game. So let's go and throw down... Manaphy? Just to fill the bench? Yeah, let's go Manaphy, just to fill the bench. Okay. And I will attach energy, and let's go Star Portal, and we will go 1, 2, and then put 1 on the Palkia VSTAR in the event that we need to. And let's go and donk this Lugia as well. 1, 2. Take 2 more prizes. Unfortunately for our opponent, they were not able to get fully set up here. Now, if they get the out to Lugia VSTAR, like they flip heads, I think this can donk us. Nope, they got the Lugia VSTAR. So 240, 60, 80. Yeah, they can one-shot with the Tyranitar. So we will have to be mindful of that. Yeah, they're going to go all in. And yeah, it's going to be able to one-shot this and this. So the, yeah, Tyranitar, kind of a beast. And can we 60, 80, 100, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220. We're 10 short. We're 10 short. And we need a choice belt if we're going to make this work. Now, here we go. Let's try and get a Palkia VSTAR on the board, please. A second one. Yep. Okay. Go grab Palkia VSTAR. Because, yeah, now we have to play under the assumption that we are going to get... Yeah, 220. Ugh. That is... Okay, let's waste the heavy ball. I don't care about that. Let's waste the canceling cologne. That's not gonna matter. Let's draw up and see if we can get some energy here. Okay. And we will end. Yep. So right now we have game in hand. We just have to get 10 damage onto this Tyranitar afterwards, and we're fine. Prism Chew, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. I hope you're doing well. Now, let's see how they play it, because they might also go in with Lugia, and that would be kind of weird. Okay, they hit heads. They're going to get another Pokemon down. Okay, they're just gonna... What are they gonna Lumineon for? Nope, they're just gonna single strike crush for 320. Get rid of those cards. Okay. So we just need to hit 10 damage. And I think we just Lumineon for Raihan for game. Assuming... Here, let's go Mesagoza here. Assuming Raihan is in the deck. If Raihan is not in the deck... Lumineon for Raihan. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good here. Let's go and Luminous Sign. Yes, I will grab Raihan. Throw down the energy and then grab one more energy from the deck. Yep, we've still got some extra water. And we will splash on Lugia for the win. GG's. All right, that's what... Love to see it. Love to see it. Hot start. Now, oh, did the Poke Flute go there? Oh, okay. I will give you your points back. That didn't work. Let's talk very quickly about the deck here. Now, we were able to donk the Lugia V even with the V-Guard energy on. Ice Rider, raw damage output of 250, 280 with a choice belt. Able to take that out. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get the Lugia VSTAR out in time to knock out the... Actually, did they? I know that, yeah, they knocked out Ice Rider with the Tyranitar, and Tyranitar's crazy. We were a little bit short on damage with the first Palkia, but able to clean up the mess with the second one. GG's. All right, so Leon Blue Wolf, I gave you your points back, and yeah, let's go see if I'm gonna just test real quick. Yeah, so Poke Flute is now working. I did not get a shiny Snorlax. Damn. All right, off to a good start. Off to a good start. Let's keep going. Hopefully this deck is cooking today. I do think that it is a good deck. I've been having a ton of fun playing it. Is it like a top tier deck? No, I don't think so. I think it's a tier 2 below the meta, but I think it's a solid rogue tier deck. And if you're playing stuff like Miraidon, it's actually not that bad. Palkia can one-shot Miraidon most of the time, and Ice Rider can tank hits from Miraidon most of the time. So you can knock out 2 Miraidons or like a Miraidon Raikou, no problem with Ice Rider before it goes down. Okay. A little bit of a crummy start here. Yeah, this is not ideal. Hopefully, we can get at least some water energy. Vulpix. Interesting. Okay, so we're actually gonna need... We're gonna need Palkia here. Okay. What's the play here? Because Ice Rider can knock out Vulpix no problem. But we also need some stuff. Let's go and charge up the Ice Rider and wait. Vulpix is annoying, but Vulpix gets dropped by Ice Rider really bad. Unfortunately, if we play it this way, we need 3 pieces, and Irida can get us 2. So we may judge instead. Prism Chew says, honestly, I think Shadow Rider is the better one right now. Ice Rider is a damage cap. Not looking good for the new EXs. With 300 HP. It's still... okay, so... fair points. Still stage 2s. They're still stage 2 Pokemon, which is tough to get rolling. Also, they done goofed. They shouldn't have put Ice Rider in here. I also think that if we're talking about... yeah, Shadow Rider versus Ice Rider, I would agree that Shadow Rider is the better of the two. For the purposes of today's stream, like, I've covered Shadow Rider a whole bunch already. We've talked about Shadow Rider Eternatus, Arceus Shadow Rider. We recently did Shadow Rider Gardevoir. So, yeah, it's Ice Rider today. All right, speaking of, we get the Ice Rider, we get the Energy Search, and we're just going to donk this. Man, this is just like old times, giving me throwbacks to... the old days. Let's go grab a Palkia VSTAR just so we are ready to go with the energy recharge on the Ice Rider here. And then we can judge on the following turn before reloading the energy. And let's go and donk this Arceus, which pretty much screws them over. I don't see how they recover. And we send their Arceus to the lost zone on top of that. Boom. All right. So yeah, maybe we don't judge. Maybe we don't judge. I don't know. Because we can just Irida, get a Greninja, get some water energy, and then, yeah, load it up to Ice Rider and then just smash. I mean, they do have the opportunity to burn their VSTAR power now with Goodra and just heal off a hit. But, like, this is going to be sad times. Can we judge me for not using Judge? Of course. All right, they're going to get their Alolan Vulpix V-Star set up, which is a interesting call. If we can get one more cross... no, we would need Boss. If we can get... yeah, we would need Boss, not just cross-switcher piece. We would need a Boss's orders in order to do the thing. Now, my concern here is they go to Goodra V-Star, and they... I guess it's like, okay, they're going to go Arceus to try and get rolling here, which is fine. If they're just going to leave the Goodra out there, we're going to murder the Goodra. And Lil Tone, welcome back. How you doing? Oh, okay. We are not going to murder the Goodra at this point. There is, unfortunately... oh, okay. They're going to play Path to the Peak so that we can't do the thing. That is unfortunate. All right. So we get the Gucci belt. That's one piece. We are going to need to judge now and pray that we get what we're looking for. No, we do not. We do have a Melanie, though, so we can attack next turn for a fat 280, and we can knock out an Arceus. Now, stadium bumps in this deck are, unfortunately, a little limited. We have one stadium bump in Temple of Sinnoh, and that's it. Thankfully, we can get if they go into any of these Pokemon, we just knock them out. So let's see how they play it. Also, they have Path themselves, so they can't do their Arceus V-Star stuff, which is totally fine by me. Okay, yeah, they get their Arceus V-Star. They're not going to be able to power up. We can still do stuff. Yeah, we can knock out this Goodra, which is probably the most annoying thing on here. And let's go and actually... Hey, Fino with the raid. 10 viewers. Welcome, everybody. How you doing? All right, we get our Bibarel. We get our Greninja, and we draw up. And we are going to... We're going to donk Max Lance for 280 damage. Get out of here, Gudra. And then we just need the Irida for game at this point. There's no way. Like, Arceus is not running V-Guard energy or anything like that. They can keep us under Path to the Peak. I don't care. Thankfully, even though they're shutting down Palkia right now, we just stomp out this Arceus and we're good. They might have Vacuum, but if anything, they would want to Vacuum Path to the Peak first. And Fino says, thank you for the video. Super helpful. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Did I see your... Did you comment on a YouTube video recently? And also, happy Light Sense. Welcome. How you doing? And what were you guys... I'm guessing you were playing Pokemon. Leading up to this? Let me know. Also, with Path to the Peak out, the Vulpix attack does not work. So... we are cool chilling. What the heck does Honey do? I guess Honey is choose one of your Pokemon, flip a coin until you get tails. Each head's 40 damage. Ah, that's how you do the Gudra healing post-rotation. Got it. Fino's addicted to this game. Okay. And Prism says, maybe the deck will get better with the new Excalibur. We are talking... Oh, okay. Any deck with water energy? Damn it. 20 less damage. So... that's actually unfortunate because now we are doing 20. We are 20 damage short on hitting Arceus VSTAR. We have to bump that stadium in the worst way, and I don't know how we do that. Also, if they... Okay, hold on. So if we're gonna be 20 damage short, right? 160. I think we just get a second Ice Rider set up, and then we don't have to worry about the Vulpix here. Right? We take this. I'm going to assume they're going to donk with the Vulpix. And... oh, they're energy short. Interesting. Okay. So... oh, hold on. Oh, we just win. Check this out. Check this out. We go, yes, we boss. Let's go and charge up some energy. And we will go 1, 2, 3. And let's go gust up this Vulpix. And before it gets to attack, we go and smack him for 260 damage. Geez, making light work of this Arceus box deck, trying to stall us out. Nah, fam. Nah. Yeah, right there. Ice Rider solo carrying the team with its ridiculous damage output, being able to hit on Pokemon V for up to 280 damage. Now with the Lake Acuity at the end, it drops it to 260, but that's still more. That's still enough to one-shot the Vulpix, and Palkia straight up would have had trouble with the Vulpix because Palkia has abilities and Greninja has abilities, and we wouldn't have been able to attack the Vulpix if they got set up, and we were just able to plow right through it with Ice Rider Calyrex. GG's. Deck is hot right now. And yeah, we are going to be talking about, there's 2 segments later on in the show. So in case you don't know, for anyone new, I have a YouTube channel, and at this point it's primarily Pokemon TCG content, and during the stream this is where I make pretty much all the content for the YouTube channel. And right now today I have planned for talking about the Chien-Pao EX battle deck, a preview of deck lists of Chien-Pao from Japan, and then looking at the Kanto starters as well, the EX cards that were recently revealed. Let's play one more card. Let's play one more. Like, we're on a roll here. I could probably just use those 2 matches and be good for the Palkia Ice Rider video, but let's go. One more, at least. Addicted, so probably commenting on all the videos. Fino, what's your favorite deck right now? Okay, let's go heads. Yes, my boy Sobble with the good luck. And hopefully we get a good starting hand here. We do not. Hopefully we can roll into a VIP pass or something with discarding this energy. That would be ideal. If not, we'll figure it out. And Frodo, thank you so much for the resub. Much appreciated. 7 months total. Has it been that long already? That's crazy. And welcome back, Frodo. Okay, so garbage hand. Not entirely the worst, but pretty bad. I'm kind of hoping that our opponent... Oh, damn. I thought we were going to get a disconnect and we could just win. But no, and we can't even discard the energy because our opponent has a Klefki on the board and that shuts off basic abilities. That really sucks. Okay. That is unfortunately going to stall for time for them. Let's see what they have. Okay, it's a Miraidon deck. It's a Miraidon deck. If we can get the first hit, I don't really care. I don't know if we're going to get the first hit, but... Oh. That's a horrible idea, my guy. Now, there's a world. Like, we can take the donk on the Miraidon right now. However, it's going to come at the cost. Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. They don't run Path to the Peak. We evolve. We get Palkia V and we get Palkia V and an energy. And then the next turn, we just Palkia VSTAR and knock out the next attacker. And we're laughing. Okay. Now, actually, no, even if they Electric Generator right now, they are not attacking this turn. Okay. They're going to burn 4 Seals. Oh, no. We needed that. We needed that. Please, good hand. Good hand. Okay, we can make this work. Yeah, the most important... Oh. No, we can still make this work. We can still make this work. Yeah, this is still a turn 2 donk. Right? Nest Ball for Palkia V. Irida for Ice Rider, VMAX, and energy. Heavy Ball for something. And then we just reload the energy afterwards, assuming the Palkia doesn't get gusted. If it does get gusted, then we've got a problem. Okay, so they're willing to let this Miraidon die. Oh, we don't even need to do that. Okay, let's go Heavy Ball, see what's up. Yeah, we're gonna go grab a Bidoof. That could help us for later. And we will grab a Palkia V and put that on the bench. So we've got that for later. We will put the energy onto Ice Rider. And actually, yeah, now where it gets weird is we have to... Okay, we have to go Ultra Ball here. Have to go Ultra Ball here. Okay. And we will max Lance for 250, take 2 prizes. Hopefully we get... Oh, there's... Take a quick 2. And hopefully they don't hit the Palkia. Okay. We've got ourselves an out to Palkia V-Star and some more energy. We are laughing. And Prism Chu says, missing the good old days when Arceus Ice Rider destroyed everything. I never actually played Arceus Ice Rider. I liked Ice Rider without Arceus, but I definitely understand the value of Arceus Ice Rider, having a 2 prize attacker that's solid, helps you set up, and so on. So, good deck. I just never got around to playing that one. I bet it's probably okay in the current meta. Like, Arceus is still solid. Ice Rider can still smash decks like this one. Okay, they're going to go... I'm guessing they're going to Electric Generator here. And pray. But because they attach the energy to the Miraidon, they need to hit... Well, I guess they could hit once if they have the energy in hand already. And they did get at least one, potentially two. Ooh, they got the double. Double banger. Okay. Okay. All right, they're going to get the retreat. They are going to hit for... They don't have any of the Regieleki VMAXs set up. And that's kind of... Oh, they're going to boss the Palkia up. Damn. Okay. Okay, that does make things weird. That does make things weird. Oh, that was the one thing. You sunk my battleship. Okay. We can still knock this out. We can still knock this out. Assuming Lumineon is in the deck. And we can get rid of this energy. That's fine. Let's see if we can roll into a Lumineon first. No. Let's get rid of... Ooh, we'll probably need the cross switcher piece. Okay, let's go and grab a Lumineon. And we will Luminescine, yes. And let's grab a Melanie here. And we'll attach to Ice Rider. And we get a second Melanie, so we might not even need that. Like, we might not need Palkia on the board at all. Let's just go and max Lance for 250. Yeah, we have everything we need to win this game at this point. Donk. Man, Ice Rider, what a stud. Double Melanie. Hopefully we don't get judged here. Hopefully we don't get judged. That's pretty much the only thing that can sink us at this point. Okay, we're going to attach... Oh, interesting. Energy to the Regieleki. Interesting choice. Yeah, I don't hate it. Let's get Roxanne instead. I generally don't play Roxanne, and I don't know if that makes me a bad person. I've never liked looking at Roxanne at the first half of the game and just being like, damn, I can't use this card. Okay, so they... What did they just play? I think Raikou is stuck in the... We just win. We just win. G's squash match for Ice Rider there. Didn't even get the Palkia set up. It didn't matter. Just Ice Rider going in, playing it old school. Melanie attach, donking multiple Miraidons. Get out of here. Water weakness be damned. Ice Rider just crushing the most popular, probably the most popular deck on TCG Live right now. GG's. Whoo! To me, Roxanne really messes with your mental. You feel like I'd be preparing to fail. Yeah, Roxanne is a ridiculously good card. And like when I get hit with Roxanne, it's horrible. When I play Roxanne, it's amazing. But I find that when I'm playing the game, I rarely ever get it when I need. I always get Roxanne like too early in the game. So I personally just don't use it. Yeah, so those first three matches are that could be the video right there. We'll probably play a couple more. I may have a second deck that we'll pull up, keeping with the theme that we have right now. But I think it's time to let's do a quick poll real quick. Let's go see. Poll. I'm going to talk about all three of these things at some point in the stream, but I want to see what do you want to talk about next. Chen Pao preview, best beginner deck, or Kanto EX starters? And we'll do a 1-minute poll. All right, I'm gonna put the poll up. I'm gonna step away for a quick sec while you guys are voting. I'll be back. All right, with a total of 1 vote, we'll be talking about the Kanto EX starters, which is fine. Okay, so let me go and set up my page here, and let's talk about Kanto EX starters. I got to turn off the channel points for a little bit. Please remind me if I forget to turn them off or turn them back on. Let me know in the chat and I'll do that. Okay. Later this year, the Pokemon Company is releasing a special set called Pokemon 151 in Japan. It is a set focusing on the Gen 1 Kanto Pokemon, and I'm really excited. I love the Generation 1 Pokemon. They are some of my favorites, and we recently got a reveal of the Kanto Starter EX cards. Let's talk about it. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And before we look at these Kanto starter cards, I wanted to send a huge shout out to, oh, my face is covering them, Pyro Gale on Twitter. Let me hide my face here. Top right corner, Galestorm at Pyro Gale for the proxies here in English. Currently, these cards have not been revealed in English, but they have done the Lord's work and translated these into English for us to look at here. And I mean, like, translated them for the community as a whole, but we'll be using them to look at what these upcoming EX cards do. First up, let's talk about Venusaur EX. It's a stage 2 Pokemon with a whopping 340 HP. As far as I know, this is as high as we've ever seen on a Pokemon card. Has a massive retreat cost of 4, grass type Pokemon, and it's got the ability Soothing Bloom. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. 60 damage is not bad. That is not a bad number to interrupt. Like, you could be making something that would have been a two hit KO into a 3-hit KO with 60 damage off. And another thing is that it doesn't specify like once per turn. Like, if you happen to have multiple Venusaurs set up, you could do this multiple times, switching the Venusaurs in and out of the active. So you could potentially heal upwards of 240. Probably not going to happen, but healing is not bad. We do also have the move Potent Whip, which does 2 grass energy and 1 colorless for 150 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and confused. Poison and confusion is not bad. Poison does add an extra 10 damage. If you're playing this with Radiant Sneasler, you get a little more damage on top of that. I think it's still a little too low to get knockouts on most of the 2 prize Pokemon in the game right now. The confusion's not necessarily bad, but I don't think it's strong enough. I guess, yeah, if you have like the wombo combo of doing Potent Whip with a Choice Belt with Radiant Sneasler and you're hitting a Pokemon V, then maybe you can get a knockout on a smaller Pokemon V, but like this, I don't think this is good enough, especially considering this is a stage 2 Pokemon and it's going to be tough to get this out on the field. We also got Blastoise EX. This one I actually think is my favorite of the 3 from a playability standpoint. Stage 2 Pokemon, so again, going to be a challenge to get it out on the board. Has 330 HP, but also has the Solid Shell ability where you take 30 less damage from attacks. So on the first attack, technically 360 is what you're going to need in order to one-shot this Blastoise. Absolutely nuts. And it's got the move Twin Cannons, which does 140 damage, and you discard up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand. This attack does 140 damage for each card discarded this way, and that's kind of crazy. 280 damage clean on anything is huge. That is an amazing number because you're hitting at that point pretty much you're hitting all Pokemon V, you're hitting all basic EXs, you are knocking out every VSTAR except for Regigigas VSTAR, which no one plays, and you're knocking out a lot of stage 1 EXs as well, while also pretty much tanking at least 1 hit from everything else in the game. And getting the 2 energies, not that bad. If you combine this with like Chen Pao to go and get the energy from the deck, and then you switch into the Blastoise, this could be an absolute juggernaut. So I'm really excited for this. You could potentially play this in a Baxcalibur Chen Pao deck, but then you're running multiple stage 2s, and that could get really clunky. But I do think this Blastoise has a lot of potential. And last but not least, Charizard EX, another stage 2 Pokemon. So again, challenges getting this on the field, but 330 HP to retreat. And it's got the move Resolute Wings, which does 60 damage for 1 fire energy. And if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 100 more damage. So this could be as simple as using Magma Basin to the Charizard, bringing it in, doing 160 damage off 1 energy. That's really efficient. So that's not bad. Not bad. The big move here, though, Explosive Vortex, 330 damage for 4 fire energy, and you discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. This is pretty much a one-shot on almost anything in the game, and just having that type of firepower while also having 330 HP and tanking most hits, that's nuts. Now, the big problem is, how are you getting 4 energy on here? This could potentially combo really well with the Charizard from Pokemon Go. Not Radiant Charizard. I should have it on the screen. The Charizard that that makes each fire energy count as 2, at which point you could use this move for only 2 energy, and that is absolutely nuts. Yeah, you're gonna have to set some stuff up to make that work and get two stage 2 Charizard set up, but this could be absolutely disgusting, and I'm looking forward to trying this out. So there we go. That is the 3 EX Pokemon that we have seen. I actually realized there's more we need to talk about. They also revealed a bunch of really cool trainer cards, so I'm going to pull those up right now, and with the power of editing, we're just going to cut right into it. Sorry, Twitch chat, you don't get to you don't get to see the cool edit here. I'm doing this live. I totally messed up. Hold on, let's go. Poke Beach. There's more cards we have to talk about. Here we go. Close this, and where's the trainer cards? Here we go, and we're back. We got some other trainer cards that we have to look at as well that I think are very cool. Here we go. We've got Snatch Arm. Also, shout outs to Poke Beach for having this page with the translations. Snatch Arm, it's an item, and you look at your opponent's hand, choose a Pokemon you find there, and put it at the bottom of your opponent's deck. You may play as many item cards as you like during your turn. This can be really annoying. I don't know if I would dedicate much space to this, but if you can go and take a Pokemon and force them to have it out, this can especially punish players who use their Pokeballs and their Ultra Balls early to get something for the next turn. You can just say, nah, put that to the bottom. And yeah, they could potentially just Ultra Ball for it back or Nest Ball for it back, but this could be very annoying in the right situations. We also got Leftovers, where if this Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon at the end of your turn, heal 20 damage from that Pokemon. 20 damage doesn't feel like enough to make a difference. I could be wrong, but 20 damage only in the active, I don't think this card is it, TBH. We got Erica's Invitation as well, and this one is nuts. Your opponent reveals their hand, choose a basic Pokemon you find there, and put it on their bench, then switch in that Pokemon to the active spot. This is amazing gusting, where like your Pokemon's not even on the board, and all of a sudden you just get snatched out, put on the active to get knocked out. This could be a great way of taking cheeky KOs in situations where maybe you wouldn't. If you're playing a Mew VMAX deck, for example, this could be a way of sniping Drapion before it even gets on the board. Yeah, there's no guarantee that you're actually gonna to hit, but maybe this is a one of in your deck and you don't necessarily need a Lessa or anything on that turn. Why not throw down Erica? And maybe they've got the Drapion in there. You get the knock on the Drapion before they can even start. That could be pretty awesome. And there's a whole bunch of other potential use cases for a card like Erica's Invitation. All right, there we go. That's a look at the Kanto starters that are coming in the Japanese Pokemon 151 set. We don't know at the time of this recording what that set is going to be called in English, but I'm almost certain we're going to get that as a special set later this year, something like the Pokemon Go set that we got last year. I will keep you all posted on the upcoming new cards, but in the meantime, gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, like I am right now. Twitch fam, make sure to say bye to YouTube right now. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So if you were here live on Twitch, we're going to keep playing and having some fun. But if you're watching the YouTube video, we got to get out of here. Bye-bye. And we're back. And notable player. Oh man, what's your sponsor now? Also, Gazer Beam in the chat. Notable player. Recently got sponsored. Congratulations, homie. And President Chu says the new Ice Rider? I don't know what. Dark Side Games Las Vegas. Yeah, shout outs to Dark Side Games Las Vegas. Best choice sponsoring Gazer Beam. And Jedi07, what's up? We were just talking about the Pokemon 151 stuff. We're going to run it back with some more Palkia Ice Rider. This deck has been cooking this morning, so I'm loving that. When is Portland Regionals, by the way? Blastoise looks fun. I think it's the best one. I just feels like, based on the current tools that water decks have, I think Blastoise can be really good. Charizard potentially could be, but I think it'll be easier to set up Blastoise than it will be to set up Charizard. Portland's on Friday. Oh, dude, awesome. Sponsored by Darkside Games Las Vegas. I have been to Vegas one time in my life. Gally, welcome back. I was in Vegas for a double Ice Rider. This hand is kind of sus. We're gonna start with Manaphy. And we'll see what we're up against. I went to Vegas once for a bachelor party. We spent a couple days out there, and it was fun. That's all we're gonna say. It was a fun time. Okay, we are up against Gardevoir. And let's see what we... Oh, gosh. All right. Drapion actually not the worst. Drapion not actually the worst in this matchup here. You know what? Hold on. Is it worth doing the Greninja thing? Our hand is horrible. Here we go. I'm going to go Greninja and just pray. Right? I'm going to pray that we get something off of this. Okay. Okay. I can make this work. I can make this... Well, we will see what we can do. And we'll end. Do you also play the Scarlet and Violet cards? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Today is it's Palkia Ice Rider, but yes, we have covered numerous decks from Scarlet and Violet on Twitch and on YouTube as well. Yeah, I'll throw the YouTube link in the chat. You can see some of the stuff we've covered. Yeah, our hand kind of sucks. I really would love to get Greninja attacking turn 2 to take out these Raltses. If we had like one more energy, we could do that play right now, but we don't. Okay, they blow out their hand to get the VIP pass. This is going to be a tough matchup. Let's see if they bench a Manaphy. Okay, they benched the Manaphy. Damn it. Okay. This is going to be hard. Oh, they got a Mezagoza. Interesting. And they brick it. All right. What's the play for us? You're asking because you've got some codes for packs you won't use, wondering if you'd use them. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine for codes. I'm fine for codes and credits. So you can hold on to those or give them to someone else if you like. Appreciate the offer, though. Yeah, damn, that Manaphy. We do have canceling Cologne specifically for this matchup because I don't like being blocked and I want to hit these Raltses. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that here. Oh, hold on. What if... Okay. What if... Okay. I think we Lumineon here. And we grab ourselves... Do we grab... Because I could use my Palkia VSTAR power now, but then that pretty much dooms us from not being able to use... Okay. Let's do this. I will go Irida. And let's go grab... What can we grab here? Let's go grab a second Palkia and a cross switcher piece. Is it worth using the power just for one energy? It might be. Okay. Chill game. Let's go and I'll nest ball for a Bidoof. We've got our cross switcher pieces. I will go and we'll just... is it... Yeah, we're not going to be able to take out the Manaphy at this point. If we're going to have to burn our V-Star power early just to attack. But we're going for it. I'm going for it. Hopefully they don't have the momentum they need to... Yeah, we're hoping that speed is king here. We are playing a very dangerous game, though. Yeah, what? So, yeah, Vegas. I have not been in years, though. It's been almost 10 years since I've been out there. This was long before I discovered the Pokemon trading card game. You'll be in Vegas in a month and a half? Awesome. Yeah, I think Vegas is a great spot to hang out for like, and when I talk about Vegas specifically, I'm mentioning like the Vegas Strip, that immediate area. And I guess you could lump in Old Vegas too. I think it's great for 4 days and then you just want to get out, IMO. At that point, you're burned out. Yeah, you may not have seen the sun in a couple of days. You're probably broke, over full from the buffets. Maybe you've indulged in other parts of the lifestyle in Vegas. Now, interesting, like, okay, so they get the Curliette, right? They're not attacking here. Tails, tails, tails. Ah, they hit heads. Okay. If we could top deck a boss and just knock out this Curliette, that would be amazing. I don't necessarily want to hit the Greninja because the Greninja, I mean, them losing Greninja does kind of hurt, but it's not as bad. Okay. I think they're going to retreat into like the Cresselia or something. Or they're going to leave it in here to get knocked out to get some energy back onto the board. Technically 3 days. We'll get there like Saturday midnight, then leave early Sunday. Or leave early morning Tuesday. Okay. Cool. And yeah, secret player. Magic number. 4 days. Oh, the channel points. Yeah, let me turn that back on. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, what did we just top deck? Raihan. Okay. Toxic Bullet. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well today. Okay, we do get a Palkia V-STAR here, which is good. This is good. Good news. Worst case scenario, they pull out some crazy wombo combo and they one-shot us. And we can at least Raihan to get energy and then attack again. So let's go and grab this card right here. All right, Melanie. Yep, we rolling. We rolling. Oh, we need energy in the discard. Yeah, that whole thing. Melanie's good, though. Melanie's good. Ice Rider could potentially help us out in the end to tank a hit. However, it is also a Sky Seal Stone candidate that could take 4 prizes, and that would be bad. And we just take the win. GG's. Pretty uneventful matchup there. Although, okay, there are some choices that we made. There are some choices that we made that did matter there. Now, the Burning Star Portal early we didn't necessarily have to do that. We did cut our options off by using Star Portal as early as we did with only 1 energy. That cut off our ability to use the Greninja play or charge up Ice Rider or something like that. But I was kind of banking on being able to put on some massive turn 2 pressure. And in this particular instance, it worked out. So we take that win. GG's. And Secret Player says, with your parents having COVID, you've been getting way more screen time than you should this past week. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish your parents a speedy recovery. I hope you are okay and continue to be okay. Also, we just leveled up to the Umbreon League. I've never gotten this high in rankings before. I've never, up in my entire PTCG live career, the highest I've ever gotten was like bouncing between Greninja and Houndoom League. So getting all the way up to Umbreon is kind of a deal for me. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, COVID's still out there. I know in a lot of parts of the world. We're ramping down our talk about it, and people aren't getting vaccinated as much. I say take care of yourself, please. That's all. That's all. You haven't felt any symptoms? That's good. Yeah, COVID sucks. I got it last year, and at this point, I'm at a point where I think I know more people that have had it than haven't. Are we up against Zoroark? Who's playing Zoroark in this economy? This is a deck that I do want to cover at some point, but... Oh, it could be Mew. They could be trolling us. Okay. Sackline, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Now, it's Mew. Okay. Mew is not ideal. Let's go grab a Palkia and a Greninja here. And I think we keep it simple and we just attach the energy to Ice Rider. We might get donked. We might get donked by Mew, and it is what it is. But otherwise, we can get a turn 1 knock on potentially a Mew or a Genesect here, depending on what they play. We might also get Meloetta, and that would suck, but when you play against Mew VMAX, that is a thing that can happen. We do have Drapion in the deck. Now, with this particular hand, I don't know if we're going to be in a position to get Drapion rolling here, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, we run one Drapion specifically for this, but I'm guessing they also run a ton of Path to the Peak. Oh, and we get judged. So let's see what we end up with here. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is going to be just straight up Mew stuff. And we're going to get 2 prizes here. Now, if we can get the Wombo combo and take out like a Genesect as well, here comes the Path to the Peak, which is to be expected. Oh, God. Damn it. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to have to edit that out. Okay, let's get a second Palkia down. And they're willing to sacrifice the Genesect here. And where we're going to run into trouble after this turn is Ice Rider VMAX and a... What do we grab? We don't really have a good stadium bump after... I guess just grab some energy search here. Yeah. Okay. And let's just go take the donk right now. And we pray we can roll into a Melanie or something or bump that stadium. And we could be chilling, potentially. Or it could be... Okay, it's sad. It's sad. Mew's gonna hit Ice Rider for big. We need to bump Path to the Peak, and we don't have a good answer to that right now. And I don't know... Oh, we're gonna get judged again. Okay. Okay. What does... That gets us a Melanie. Okay. And we have a bump here, so... that actually is kind of cool. Okay, they're gonna vacuum. Sure. Let's see. I think we... Yeah, sure. If we could get some sort of gusting, that would be incredible here. I don't think we will. I think we're just going to have to settle for hitting this Mew for however many damage and losing 3 prizes at some point here. Missing Capacious Buckets? Oh, man. Don't... Man, I know like water is shaping up to be, again, really good on its own terms. But yeah, Capacious Bucket, there were so many good water cards. I mean, there still are. Now, do we want to burn Choice Belt right now? I don't think we do. Let's go grab Palkia. And what do we grab? Like, I think we just got to keep the energy rolling, right? I think we just got to keep energy in our back pocket. We have 3. Okay. And let's go use this energy search to draw some more cards with Greninja here. And I will not... Okay, Raihan's good. Raihan's good, right? We're going to go and Star Portal 3 energy, and we're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to put 1 on Palkia. I don't imagine this. 250. Yeah, let's go Max Lance. I don't imagine this Ice Rider surviving this next attack. Okay, they're going to vacuum away. At this point, like, we don't need... I'm not worried about Path to the Peak too much at this point. Yeah, getting to draw some more cards with Greninja would be nice, but... Okay, they're just going to switch cart back into this Mew. Interesting. So they're willing to sacrifice the Mew for whatever comes next. Okay, let's see. What do you think? Okay, here's a question. I remember like months ago, I made a video about this and I never published it. It fell at a weird time, and then because of the cards that were coming out, I would have changed the ranks, so I just didn't put it out. What do you think is the best type, like, typing in Pokemon TCG right now, and what's the worst? Just based on the cards that are available to, like, water type, lightning type, grass type, and so on. Okay. Do we Raihan or do we Melanie here? I feel like this is a Melanie, so that we can Raihan later. Okay. We get 3 cards. I'll attach 1, and then we will smash for 210. And we potentially have game in hand. If we have... Is Lumineon still on the board? Or in our hand? Or somewhere? If we have Lumineon, we're fine. Assuming they don't, like, do some crazy gush shenanigans here. And try and target this Palkia. Which they might. Which they might. Okay, here comes the Mew. And yeah, we just bench heavy and we'll be fine. And Sackline says, best is Dragon. Interesting. Gazer Beam says, best might be Psychic or Dragon. Prime Prism Shoe says, Regidrago. I put up multiple Regidrago videos in like the last week. Worst might be Fire. Fire was definitely lower. I personally... I could go for Drapion. Yeah. I could go for Drapion. I don't... When I'm making YouTube videos, I don't like going for Drapion in this match because it's like everybody knows you could just Drapion. Oh, now we can't go for Drapion. Damn it. Okay, let's see what we can go for here. All right. Our plan still works, and we might still have to go for Drapion, but we have multiple outs here. We can Gust KO. Hold on. 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. No, we have to... Gust KO only works if we take out Mew. Please don't play Path to the Peak. Please don't play Path to the Peak. Oh, are they going to get the knock? Don't play Path to the Peak. And if they do get the knockout on this Palkia, I think we still have game. Assuming Drapion is in the deck, which I'm pretty sure it is. Please, in this 40 cards versus this 1 card. Because then we Raihan, Energy, Drapion for game. Assuming they knock... Oh, no! No! Don't do it. No! They just boss up Greninja for game. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so bad. That sucks so bad. Oh, we had game right there. And all they had to do, even after the Roxanne, all they had to do was not drop Path to the Peak. And of course they dropped Path to the Peak. Oh, that makes me really salty. Oh, but yeah. So Mew escapes with the win on this one. And that's really unfortunate. I thought we played that well. We got it to within one prize, and we had game in hand even after on multiple occasions, right? That initial fat hand, we had multiple outs to win. With that Roxanne, we still had an out to win, and unfortunately, they sunk our battleship on that last one. Ugh. GG's. You know what really sucks? What really sucks, like, that was otherwise a good match, and that's probably gonna end up in the video. It just sucks that it had to be an L like that. Ugh. I guess, like, I'm fine with putting losses in the videos as long as they're like good losses. Like, we're able to show stuff even if I misplay and I screw up, and that's a lesson for other people to learn. That's totally fine too, of course. The YouTube comments are very quick to let me know every single misplay that I make. Stay classy, YouTube. All right, let's go and let's play one more, and then maybe we'll talk about the next thing on our list here. But yeah, I think we have enough matches for this Ice Rider Palkia video. I like this deck a lot. I do think the other ones were squashes though. Okay, maybe we'll play it out a little more. I think if we get to, let's play this deck to like noon, and then I will switch to a deck that a pro player tweeted about recently. They streamed it, then they put out a deck list on Twitter, and like, let's try that. Let's try that, shall we? Welcome, yeah, everybody. 39 viewers. Y'all are goated. Thank you to everybody dropping by this morning. Damn it, how'd you know? How'd you know? Yes, the Tord Palkia list. Yeah, I think it's worth talking about because this week is the Palkia League battle decks out this week, and just wanted to show some options for how to upgrade the deck. I made a video for just Palkia straight up that's going live tomorrow, and then on okay. You know what? I don't like Ice Rider here. I think we have to go Ice Rider. I don't like Ice Rider dropping 3 prizes. Okay, we're going with it. But yeah, I've done a Palkia video straight up. We're working on Palkia Ice Rider right now, and I think Towards Palkia list is a nice way to round out the whole Palkia experience. And getting a turn, getting the donk on, if we can top deck an energy and just knock out that Giratina, that would be amazing. The other thing is, yeah, Ice Rider can knock out Giratina. Ice Rider plus Choice Belt can knock out Giratina VSTAR straight up, which makes me wish I had Arven back in this list. I took out Arven, unfortunately. There was a couple of cards I really wanted to squeeze into this deck. Arven was in here. Cheryl was in here. I would like to get a couple more VIP passes in here. Okay. Oh. All right. They're going to go fish for Calyrex? Yeah. Their bench is full, though. Their bench is full, so they're not going to be doing, like, anything too crazy here. Like, we're not going to get turn 1 cram, which is super annoying. We don't have to worry about that right now. If we can top deck an energy, I'm going after that Giratina. What's everybody got going on today? After, I mean, maybe you're doing stuff right now. You've got the stream in the background. That's totally cool. What's your most fun deck to play? What's the most fun deck to play? Ooh, so I have a... Okay. Oh, did we top deck the... Oh, we did not. Okay. I will... Let's go Irida here. Let's go Irida. Let's grab ourselves a... Let's go grab a Greninja. You know what? There is the potential for a Manaphy play, and that does kind of freak... Or a Greninja play here. So let's go and get Manaphy down, and we'll grab some energy real quick here. And I will hold on to the Gucci belt for the right time. Yeah, we played supporter already, so we are not going to be able to... Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to use Max Lance. Damn it. That was stupid. I didn't need to use Max Lance there. And now we have... Okay, okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. That was a really silly play on my part, though. Oh my goodness. I should have saved the energy. Okay, they're going to get to 6. So, really want to knock out this Giratina right now. Catalyst Bone says, about to feed our cows, chickens, and sheep, then go watch a nephew play baseball this afternoon. Awesome! Man, living that Stardew Valley life. Love to see it. I know you probably mean like real life, and that's okay. It'll help with Melanie. Yeah, sure. Long-term Melanie investment, right? So we're going to attach. We will Lumineon for Gust, and let's go knock out that Giratina. And hopefully they don't bench a second Giratina here. They're going to go after Manaphy because they also don't want the smoke. All right, where are they going? Are they just going to go into Giratina right now? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, do that. Do that. We do have to worry about Sableye next turn. And that's going to be a problem. Are they just going to swing for 280 right now? They really going to do it? They're going to try and do us dirty like that? Nah, I think they're waiting. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Okay. Yeah. So we have to get rid of Melanie this turn, which is unfortunate. Let's go Lumineon. And we don't like benching Lumineon in this matchup, specifically because of Sableye. But please tell me we have boss in hand. Oh, we get the win. GG's. They saw what was coming, and they were like, nah, fam, I'm out. I'm out. Giratina. VSTAR. Mr. Bartman, sorry, that one didn't work properly. Let me go and fix that for you. I'll give you your points back. Here we go. I'll post for this one. There we go. Yep. I mean, Lost Box Giratina continues to do very well. Some people think it's a very strong deck. Some people think it's absolute garbage. The X factor there is Giratina, though, right? Giratina is a 2-prize liability until it gets fully set up. And even though it was mostly set up, we had the wombo combo of the Ice Rider plus the Gucci belt plus Gust, and we could have just one-shotted that Giratina, which would have really messed stuff up for them. So we'll just take that. GG's. All right. Almost at 1,000 points. Again, We are climbing the ladder in a way that I never have before. Riding on the back of Palkia and Ice Rider of all decks. What year is it? Till James Cox thinks Tina Lost Zone is strong. Then Tina Lost Zone is strong. Ah, yeah, James is the one who just plays like Lost Box forever, right? I think I've seen him on Twitch. And he comes up on my Twitter sometimes. Yeah, shout outs to James Cox. Much better player than me. I still think it's wild that anybody watches me play this game. I don't think I'm the worst, but switch to Tina Lost Zone with Scarlet Violet. Oh, okay. We're not going first here. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, when I started playing this game about 2 years ago, just before the release of Chilling Reign. Oh, we're going first. Okay. And I started making content. Like I was streaming and making YouTube videos long before I started playing the Pokemon trading card game. I actually started with blogging in 2009, and then the YouTube channel set up in like 2010, and then Twitch in, okay, we need an energy like right now, and we don't get it. Okay. This sucks. I don't even want to play this. Okay, I'll just take the L. Ugh. They could have bricked. I will just take the L. Oh yeah, there was a question. About like the most fun deck to play. IMO. If I'm trying to win, I like playing Mew. If I'm playing for fun, I like playing Regidrago. I have a Regidrago video up on the YouTube channel. It would probably... Arceus Regidrago is pretty good. I think I personally like Regidrago straight up more, and I have the videos for both on the YouTube. Let's go put that up. Details. You have energy issues. Yeah, I think energy acceleration is always the weird thing with Regidrago. You should try Guardy, Palkia, Kyogre deck list. I've seen that one. I saw that one. Oh my goodness, this hand sucks. The reason we're not doing that one at this point in time is that we're trying to focus these videos a little more on people who bought the League Battle deck. And so I'm trying to use as many of the pieces that come with the League Battle deck. And Lost Box again? And another garbage hand again? Yeah, we're scooping. Man, back-to-back L's. So I guess this is the comeuppance we get for blowing out the Tina deck. Yeah, Guardy, Palkia would just be like people who are interested or like starting out the game would have to get like an entire evolution line of different cards on top of buying the deck. So that is going to be possibly covered down the road. At least with Palkia Ice Rider, you may have bought the Ice Rider League Battle deck already, and I think a number of people who watch the YouTube channel have. Like the Ice Rider videos are some of the most popular ones I've ever put out. So this one isn't as big of a stretch. Fun decks put out on the table. Yeah, I'm sure the Curlia engine in Palkia would be pretty fun. Okay, another garbage hand. I mean, 2 cross switchers is not bad. We got the Melanie. Like if we can get a Palkia between now and Palkia V on the board, a Gardevoir deck. Okay. Our opponent goes first. That does kind of suck. Gardevoir very strong. I think I've changed my mind on the... I still have issues with it, but... Oh. Okay. Not sure what to do with that information, but go off. Okay, there's our Palkias. Yeah. Yeah, let's go Melanie here. Sure, why not? And yes, they do have... Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's go bench a Manaphy right now so we can block this nonsense. And we'll wait. Yeah, that's fine. Do they have the Curlia in one of those 3 cards? Okay, Manaphy, they're going to block. Temple of Sinnoh, doesn't matter. They're going to judge. All right, that's annoying because I actually really liked our hand. Okay. Oh no, that's still... We're still 1 piece short. Are we? Yeah, we're still 1 piece short. What could we do otherwise? Like, if we grab off Irida, like, we can get a cross switcher piece, but we're still a water short. This is annoying. Okay, they're just gonna hit for 10 and then go into probably Manaphy. Oh, they're gonna go with the Articuno. Okay, I mean, the Articuno would knock out the Greninja, which is a thing that can happen. All right. Oh, yeah. Ooh, if we only have 2 energy. I do have Canceling Cologne, which I could grab with Irida. I think we're going to let that go. We're going to let the Articuno play go. Ooh, hold on. I think I screwed that up. Oh, hold on. If we go... I could escape rope. No, let's cross switcher here. I will go... I think I've misplayed this. Let's go grab a Palkia VSTAR and a cross switcher, and we'll pick off the Curlia here. Yeah. Let's go grab this Curlia, and I will... Ugh, Star Portal for 1 feels terrible. But I want to get in the game. I want to put maximum pressure on him. And we can go... Do we Bibarel right now? Possibly. Let's go Bibarel. Or Bidoof. Sure. Get some bench set up. Take 200. Just one random account says... Let's see. Oh, there's our Canceling Clone. So we couldn't even set up that play anyway. The thing you hate... Okay. Guardy's really complicated. You have to do maths with your damage output. Your remaining HP. It's a hard deck to play while doing something else at the same time. Yes, it is a hard deck to play. Just one random account says the thing I hate most about Guardies, you need way too much setup. I agree. You like simpler decks? I also agree. Guardian is so overrated, insanely slow to set up. It was mainly excited for it with Shadow Rider, but honestly, it just makes it worse. Okay, here, they're going to get all the things. Unfortunately, we have burned our... There's no way we are getting... Okay. Do we just judge here? Oh, we can Irida. Yeah, let's go Irida here and grab some pieces here. Yeah. So let's go and grab ourselves a... Yeah, I don't think I need any water Pokemon, but I will take an Ultra Ball. I'll gladly take an Ultra Ball to get the Bibarel. And yeah, it does suck. We're getting rid of the Canceling Cologne for realsies. The Manaphy's out. Unfortunately, it's not an easy play, and it's going to be hard to charge up 3 on a Greninja at this point. So let's just go and draw some more cards. Let's get ourselves our engine rolling here, and we do get... Yeah, we'll go with that, and we'll knock out for 240. Okay, we get the Ice Rider. Is there energy in the discard? No, there's not. Okay. Now, we do have to be concerned about, like, Sky Seal Stone plays. Mikey says, I agree. When you're going against the Guardy deck, you just need to slow down their setup. Yeah. I think when Guardy pops off, it is so good. Ooh, they got rid of the Gardevoir EX. They must have something. They must have something if they're willing to get the Gardevoir EX out of here. Okay. We'll see. We're going to judge this hand anyway. Do we judge the hand? I don't actually know if we judge right now, because we have Melanie, which we're gonna need. Or we could potentially need once this Palkia gets dropped. Okay, they're probably going... How much energy? They only have 3 energy in the discard right now, so they're gonna have to go with Brainwave. Now, what's really annoying is that we can't really cherry pick this Gardevoir EX right now. They will attach at least 3 energy, go for 150. This Articuno might actually be a bit of a problem in the sense that they could attach. I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to make a difference here. Like, it's still going to be a 2-hit KO on Palkia. We do have to worry about Sky Seal Stone Zacian, though, which could be coming down right now. Let's see. At which point, then maybe we want to try and find Path to the Peak. And we do have a Path to the Peak somewhere in this mad mess of 60 cards. They got rid of the Picnic Basket. Interesting. Nope, they're not going for Zacian right now. Okay. And Kazron just looking for Snorlax here. All right. And they got rid of a Clara. That's nice. Nice for us. I think we actually hold our hand. I think we hold our hand because I really want the Melanie. Ooh, yeah, okay, yeah. We knew they weren't going to knock us out. We knew they weren't going to knock us out. Do I actually want the Melanie? Do we? I could just attach it straight up. I could just attach and judge now at this point. I want to hold my hand. I want to hold my hand. I want to hold my hand. Okay. We're going to go 260 on the Gardevoir. They will knock this out. I think we have to go Ice Rider at the end, potentially, and force them to take a massive one-shot. I guess they do have, like, Boss Lumineon for game as well, and that's going to be a problem. And, yeah, going Ice Rider does... Okay, they're going to get, like, Ultra Ball Sky Seal Stone here. Did I call it, or did I call it? Okay. I mean, that brings them down to 3. That brings them down to 3. We will still one-shot the Zacian, which is fine. However, it does give me pause on... Do we... I think we judge next turn. Oh, they didn't... Did they get the Zacian? I don't think they did. Hold on. Let's see. Do they have it? Nope, they get another Gardevoir. Okay. Are they just gonna... I mean, they might just attack with Gardevoir here and then try and force us to take 2 prizes and, like... Okay. I don't think they had it. Yeah, they're just gonna attack with Gardevoir instead. All right. So there's another potential play here. If we can find... That gets them down to 2... Oh, they're going to heal. Okay, we can't one-shot them anymore. I don't want to bench Ice Rider at this point. Okay, we're going to take that. Well, I may not have an... Okay. So we're going to do a bunch of damage on... Here, let's see if we can find a Palkia. We get a Drapion. Does Drapion matter here? I don't think we're going to be able to get it charged up enough. Okay. Let's go... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. Let's go attach energy to Ice Rider. And we find another Melanie. We'll hit for 240. That's not going to be enough. Annoying double picnic basket. We still have a cross switcher piece, which... Oh, here comes the Zacian. Spicy. They're still not going to win here. No. Oh, here's the judge. Okay. No, this is a problem. This is a problem. They're going to take 3 prizes, brings it down to 1. At this point, we now have to find Ice Rider VMAX. Oh, this is horrifying. And then they can still gust for game. Oof. Oh, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do they have another switch? Like, they're not taking 4 prizes. I'm not going to evolve Ice Rider if this is what the play is. Let's see why they do this. Okay, they're in a Miracle Force. I think they're stretching. Okay. I think I see what's going on here. There's our cross switcher. Okay, let's go and conceal cards. There's boss. And we just boss the... Okay. What's the play? Do we just take this out? Or we take out the Gardevoir? I think we have to take out the... Okay, this is going to do 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 220, 240, 260. We're 10 damage short. Let's go... I'm taking out the Zacian. Now, our big problem is we have to find... Burning Boss may have screwed us over in the sense that... Okay, there's Choice Belt. Like, they can still take... They're going to take the knock with this. We have to find another way out of this. Die-docking. Yeah, if we had benched the Palkia, I don't think we had the opportunity to bench a Palkia at this point. And it was Drapion last, right? Okay, let's see. We used our 1 boss's orders. Ooh, the Cresselia is not the play here. The Cresselia is not the play, homie. That's not it. Now, I guess they're banking on me not having energy or being able to attach energy. Because, like, we only need 1 KO here. Right? Assuming they don't have... Like, we can just attack with Ice Rider, right? We have Glacial Lance. Why? Yeah, this is not... I don't agree with this strategy at all. Like, I would have attacked with... I probably would have continued attacking with Gardevoir. Because now they... they've just put 120 HP target on, right? And okay. I mean, if that's how they want to roll, and we have cross switchers here too. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Let's just go Melanie. We'll attach for Glacial Lance. Whether we don't find the out to Ice Rider, it doesn't matter. We will hit for 200 damage, discard 2 energy, and we escape with the win on Gardevoir. GG's. Really tight game there. I guess that could have gone either way. I was horrified of the Zacian because I didn't want them to take 3 prizes off of a Palkia, and I definitely didn't want them to get 4 prizes on the Ice Rider. So we were going to evolve that until we got to that point. It still feels like I don't think attacking with the Cresselia was the move there. Like, we had it, because like they would have had a better chance of surviving if they just attacked with the Gardevoir, right? So by doing that, they pretty much just threw the game. But we'll go and take that win. GG's. All right, I think now's a good time. Guys, since I'm losing anyway, might as well take more prizes of Asta XP. Yeah, I guess, maybe. Hey, we're level 33. Let's go. Make it rain. We got a whole 50 gems. Damn it. A whole 50 gems. Okay. Holy cow. We got 48 people watching the stream right now. Y'all are awesome. Shout outs to everybody here. I'm not going to go and look at the chat and like call out every single lurker or anything, but just know that I appreciate you and I hope you're enjoying the show. And we are back in Umbreon League. Love to see it. Okay. Kazron, what up? Let me go take a quick sip here. And let's go do our next segment. This will also be on the YouTube channel. I'm going to turn off the channel points for a little bit here. And let's go talk about Chien-Pao. Let's talk about this. We'll talk about Chien-Pao EX. We're going to do a preview of the deck. I've got some deck lists from Japan. I will have the English translations in the YouTube video and all that. We'll do that, and then I need to like step away for a quick sec. And then we'll play a different. Oh, I have to do the intro and the outro to the Ice Rider Palkia deck. Okay, let's do that first. Okay, before I forget, let's talk about the. I will explain how this cracked Palkia Ice Rider deck works, and then we'll do the other talky bit. So I'm actually okay. So heads up, I'm gonna be a little slow to respond in the chat because this is gonna be a YouTube bit. I will respond afterwards, and then I will say goodbye. But I'm gonna say goodbye to YouTube. I'm not saying goodbye to Twitch. So you guys stick around, and then we'll play another game or two. I think we'll save the last bit for a little later. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's talk about the Palkia Ice Rider. I'm using the wrong art, man. I need to use anyway. And do I talk about this in the context of the League battle deck? Maybe I do. Like, I don't want to straight up say, like, if you've got the Ice Rider League battle deck and the Palkia League battle deck, you just mash these together, because there's some other cards in there as well. Okay, I'm winging it. Okay. Palkia VSTAR is one of the strongest VSTARs in the Pokemon trading card game, and it's about to see, if not already seeing, a little bit of a resurgence here thanks to the League battle deck that is coming out, or if not out. You know, this intro really sucks. All right, let's try this again. Palkia VSTAR is one of the strongest VSTARs in the Pokemon trading card game, and it's even easier to get now thanks to the League battle deck, and I wanted to showcase another way of upgrading the League battle deck, or if you've got Palkia VSTAR, like by other means, this works for you as well. And I wanted to showcase it with Ice Rider Calyrex, especially if you already have the Ice Rider Calyrex deck and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do now. This rotated and now I can't play it anymore. But hold your horses. We've got some sauce for you. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Palkia VSTAR. Yeah, it's a VSTAR, evolves up from a Pokemon V, water type, 280 damage to retreat, and it's got the attack Subspace Swell, which does 60 damage, and this attack does 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. Before any sort of damage modifiers, this can hit for up to 260 damage, which is going to knock out all Pokemon V, all basic EXs. It's going to knock out some V-Stars as well as some Stage 1 EXs as well. Throw a Choice Belt on there, you're hitting 290 on Pokemon V, which will get pretty much any V-Star. Absolutely massive. On top of that, we've got the Star Portal ability, where during your turn, you may attach up to 3 water energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. And this is an amazing way to power up Radiant Greninja to use its Moonlight Shuriken attack, where you can discard 2 energy and do 90 damage to 2 targets, or you can use it to power up Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, 320 HP. It is an ice type, so if you're like worried about the Miraidon matchup, don't worry. Ice Rider is here. It's not weak to lightning, and thanks to its move Max Lance, which does 10 damage, and you do 120 more damage for each water you discard, up to 2. So you're doing 250 damage before damage modifiers like Choice Belt, like Defiance Band for anyone that plays that. So you can hit up to 280 damage with Ice Rider Calyrex. This is great for one-shotting pretty much any V-Star with a Choice Belt. You're also one-shotting basic EXs as well as many Stage 1 EXs as well. And on top of that, that's kind of your main attack. So your 2 main attackers are Palkia and Ice Rider. We've also got Greninja here for the snipe attack when it becomes available to you. And in terms of cards, we've got 3 Palkia V, 3 Palkia V-Star, 2/2 line of Ice Rider. And then we also have a 2/2 Bibarel line. This came with the League Battle deck. It helps you draw up to 5 cards. Great for drawing more cards, helping you cycle through your deck. We've got 1 copy of Lumineon V. You put this on your bench. Not only does this add to Palkia's damage, but it helps you get a supporter card from the deck. 1 Manaphy to protect the bench. And then we also have a Drapion V. This is here specifically for the Mew matchup. The Mew matchup can be kind of tricky for this particular deck, so got that in there for hopefully the easy KO on a Mew VMAX. For trainer cards, we've got 1 copy of Boss's Orders for Gusting, 1 Heavy Ball to grab a Pokemon from the prizes, a basic Pokemon from the prizes. This can be really, I love having at least 1 copy of this to get the Greninja or what have you. 1 copy of Raihan, which acts as a way of attaching energy after a Pokemon gets knocked out, as well as grabbing a card of your choice. This can be great for grabbing Path to the Peak, grabbing another energy, grabbing a Cross Switcher piece, what have you. Stadiums, we've only got 2 in this deck, and I would like to squeeze in 1 more. I've got 1 copy of Temple of Sinnoh to try and slow down decks like Mew and Lugia, and then 1 copy of Path to the Peak. Really, this deck, after you use Star Portal, you don't really care about abilities, so you can just lock them down, as well as yourself with a copy of Path to the Peak. For switching cards, I've got 1 copy of Escape Rope and 4 copies of Cross Switcher. This is something that I debated and I'm still like not 100% sold on. However, like Cross Switcher allows you to switch your active with your bench and then switch your opponent's active with their bench, and you get to pick which Pokemon goes into the active. And what I love about Cross Switcher is that it allows you to not only gust a Pokemon of your choice and then move a Pokemon of your choice into the active, but it allows you to play supporter for turn. So this can let you Melanie onto an Ice Rider and then gust, or Irida to grab a choice belt and another Pokemon, and then Gust, and so on. So I really like cross switchers in this deck. I really wish I could squeeze in one more boss, TBH. Feel free to tweak the deck as you go. We've got for hand disruption 2 copies of Judge. You might want to split the difference and make one of those Roxanne. 1 copy of Canceling Cologne. I think like the Greninja play in this deck is not as common as it was in the Shady Dealings days. However, in certain matchups like Lost Box, like Gardevoir, it is awesome to hit the Moonlight Shuriken onto 2 Raltses, 2 Kirlias, 2 Comfeys, and if you've got the Canceling Cologne, you can gust up the Manaphy, Canceling Cologne, and then snipe for 2. I love having 2 copies of Energy Search in this deck because there are times you're not going to grab energy, but you've got Irida, and Irida lets you get a Pokemon and an item, and 2 Energy Searches lets you get out of a worst case scenario where you're going 2 turns without energy, and you happen to have 2 Irida, or you can Lumineon for Irida, which then gets you the energy. So I like having 2 E-Search for that. 3 copies of Irida, which is your primary engine in this deck, lets you get a water Pokemon and an item. Keep in mind, tools are not items anymore, so you can't use this to grab Choice Belt anymore. Still incredibly strong, though. 3 copies of Melanie. This gets you attach a water energy to a Pokemon V and draw 3 cards. I think going a little higher on Melanie is a bit more important for the Ice Rider specifically, so that you can get the 2 energy on and max Lance over the course of multiple turns. It's also good for powering up Palkia. 3 copies of Nest Ball to get your basics down. 2 copies of Battle VIP Pass for also getting your basics down. This is a controversial choice. Usually people go for VIP Pass or 1 VIP Pass with the hopes that Irida on the second turn helps you get the 1 VIP Pass and you go. I would like to squeeze in more. There's too much stuff in this deck that I want to fit in. Maybe you cut out the Canceling Cologne or cut out a Choice Belt to make more room for VIP Passes, but right now I've got it at 2. 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Not only does this help you get Pokemon of your choice, it helps thin your hand so that Bibarel can get some more cards. And then 1 Echoing Horn. This can help you add damage to Palkia, also give you an extra Gust target to potentially steal the game. Last but not least, we've got 9 Water Energy. So basic game plan, it's going to depend on what you're playing against. I've set it up specifically as 3-3 Palkia so that if you're gonna play it as a straight up Palkia deck, you can. However, there are going to be matchups where you're going to want to lead with Ice Rider, and depending on the matchup, put the Pokemon that you want leading, and then ideally by turn 2, you've got a Palkia set up and there's no path to the peak in the way so that you can charge up energy to either Ice Rider or another Palkia or another Greninja in the mid to late game. And you're trying to go really fast and hit really hard with, either taking multiple prizes with Greninja, ideally taking 1-hit KOs with Palkia and or Ice Rider. Let's get to these matches. There we go. That is a look at Palkia Ice Rider, and I like this deck a lot. I think there's definitely some room for you to tweak the lineup a little bit, whether you want to get 4 VIP Pass in there, whether you want to go double Drapion, whatever the case might be. Again, I always say with these deck lists, when you see them from myself or other pro players, look at a bunch of lists, find one you like, and then tweak it to your liking however you see fit. And again, if you've got the Ice Rider League Battle deck and you've got the Palkia League Battle deck, or if you just have the Ice Rider League Battle deck, get the Palkia League Battle deck. This gets you most of the way to this particular build that I'm showing here, and get the rest of the cards as you see fit. All right, I got to get going, YouTube. Twitch fam, stick around, but for our YouTube homies, we got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And one last thing. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for your support for all of the work that I've done on YouTube, on Twitch, and so on. Like at the time I'm streaming this right now, there are over 40 people watching this in the chat, which is amazing. Over 40 people watching this. We are nearing 1,000 follows on Twitch, and we're nearing 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely mind-boggling. Like at this point last year, I had just over 300 follows on YouTube, like subscribers on YouTube, and it took me 12 years to get to that point. And in like less than a year, we've jumped to almost 4,000 thanks to your support. And I hope you really enjoy the content that I continue to do on the Pokemon trading card game, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's get out of here. Bye-bye. There's the outro screen. Oh, thank you, Gazer Beam. I appreciate you. I appreciate the kind words. Let's go play a couple here. I want to do, while we're here, because we could squeeze out another video potentially. I don't know if we're going to get enough matches with this deck, but since we're talking Palkia, let's try Tord's list. Tord's list is a little different. He's got one Drapion. He's got a Mew. I do like the idea of Mew here to start. Kind of like that Palkia tech, grab a VIP pass. We've got Pyukumuku for some steady draw on top of the Greninja, on top of the Bibarel line. No choice belts in this list. No choice belts. Does have Echoing Horn, runs 2 Lost City, Collapse Stadium, 4 Irida, 2 Melanie. I guess Melanie's not as important if it's just Palkia and 10 energy. Still a cool list. Let's try it out. Time to puke. I think it's pronounced Zoic. Let me know how to pronounce that. Welcome. How you doing? Let's go set this to active. I'm going to play a match, and then I have to like step away for a quick sec. I've been holding something. You know, that's too much information. Y'all know what's up. If we're up against a Gardevoir deck and this ends up going for like half an hour, I'm going to what articles do I post on my website? So yeah, it's inthirdperson.com. At this point, it's mostly just access to the VODs, but I've had the website since 2009, and I used to write a lot of posts about video games, board games, comic books. It was a much more generalized site. However, in the past year, the combination of the Pokemon content taking off, combined with my wife and I having a baby, has made it really difficult to write stuff, admittedly. Ooh, Zoroark. Okay. What do we do here? Especially since it's turn 2 Zoroark could absolutely destroy us here. Is it just Ice Rider and then we blast them Ice Rider Gucci belt? Is that the play? May you write articles? I used to. There are a couple on there. Mostly from when I was first starting out playing the Pokemon trading card game. But at this point, like, I just don't have time to write at all. I barely have time to... You know what? Huh. Okay, let's go and put Greninja down. Let's get a second Palkia on the board. Hopefully. Ooh. No, we can't. Mew doesn't really help us here right now, does it? Okay, let's go and attach energy here. And do we... Let's go and grab Lumineon for Irida, for Palkia, and some other stuff. Yes. And let's grab Irida. We prized like 3 Iridas. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Okay, let's get down Palkia V and a... Actually, do we want... Yeah, we have to get Palkia V. Unfortunately, we have to get Palkia V. And Let's go. Do we go VIP pass here and just go wide? Or do we grab... Yeah, I think we go wide. Okay. Yep. Or ultra... we're going wide. Okay. One could argue I could have gotten like an ultra ball there instead. Okay. Bidoof and... Oh, we prized our Ice Riders too? Are you kidding me? Okay. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Let's go grab our Temple of... Oh, we don't run... Okay. We'll grab Lost City. In order for them to knock me out, they also have to fill their bench. So I'm not as concerned. Okay, now I'm concerned. Tord, please. I had Temple of Sinnoh would have been so good in this match. And now here we are, potentially going to lose this Palkia. I guess we can trade back, but like if it ends up just being a back and forth of us trading hits, we're gonna lose. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. We'd have no Ice Riders because this is the Palkia list and this Tord's list. You guys are right. I'm an idiot. Carry on. 12 a.m. Wow, you are like, is it Monday for you? Oh my goodness. Okay, they're gonna go and get a second Zoroark here. They are popping off. Oh no, Bibarel. Okay. So if we can survive this hit, I think right now we will. If it stops right here, we're fine. And 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210. Damn it. We're not going to do enough damage on him, though. That part sucks. Oh, okay. Yep. Bench one more. I guess if they bench one more, then that also... Yeah, they're going to bench one more. No, they might just go Zoroark VSTAR here. That's what I would... Oh, they're going to bench the Manaphy. Okay. Yeah, that does protect from a Greninja snipe here. And they are going to get the KO. We need to find one more Pokemon, though. Okay. This is real scary hours here. Oof. 280. All right. So, we need to hit 260, which we can if we get one more Pokemon on the bench. We get Cross Switcher Piece. That doesn't really help me right now. Let's go bump the stadium. Let's go and throw some energy in the discard pile. And do we just lose if we don't find another Pokemon here? Okay. We bench, I guess, another Palkia. Although, like, this is still looking real scary for us, right? Because if they have the pieces... then we just die. All right. We hit for 260. Splash. Lost City. That Zoroark. Okay. We can at least attack one more turn. Though, again, the fact that we have to hit 260 is really problematic here. Okay. What's the play? Gape Job, Bog, Goose Goten. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, it might be gusting the... Oh, well, so much for the gusting. Okay. They are still short. Oh, they need energy too. So, oh, please don't have the energy. Damn it, they have the energy. Of course they have the energy. Okay. All right. We're going to need... We're gonna need some stuff, or we just lose. Ooh, this feels bad. In the history of my YouTube channel, the deck I have lost to the most is this one right here. Zoroark VSTAR. Doesn't matter what era of the game we are in, I always lose to this deck. Okay, they grab a Gengar. I think they're still short damage. No. Yeah, they're short. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad for them, especially since we got the Palkia. All right, let's go and draw up. So we pretty much have what we need to finish this game. Let's go and draw some more cards. We can get rid of... And we've got the cross switcher pieces. Ooh, yes. Let's just go and take the knock on this Zoroark. Now, if we could find... Oh, okay. There is a world where... Yeah, because we can Irida, get an echoing horn to put something on the bed. Oh, okay, we'll forget that. So, okay. Well, we lose the cross switcher piece, so that does suck. Okay, they're gonna go and grab... Ooh, they are not gonna grab anything. Interesting. They have to bench something, or they're still not going to do enough damage. And they don't have it. They don't have it. We're just going to take the... no, 240? Oh, we don't have it. We don't have it either. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So we have... Oh, hold on. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this. Irida for Horn... Man. Irida for Horn. Throw a Zoroark down. We hit for 260 damage. Jeez. Whoo! That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so... yeah, Palkia VSTAR going up against Zoroark, which is a very similar kind of deck. You're just trying to hit really hard, really fast. And we were able to string together the combo to get 3 straight KOs, even though, and they were not. And even though they had the first attack, that middle sequence where they only did 260 damage was really hurtful for them, and we were able to come back and take the win. And shout outs to the echoing horn play at the end. Even after the judge, we got the Irida, get the judge, place down the Zoroark to give us enough damage to knock out that last Zoroark with 1 hit. GG's. Yeah, Tord makes good decks, huh? Oh, man, For the Win TCG just went live with Palkia too? Damn. Shoutouts to For the Win TCG. I really enjoy his videos. All right. I need a quick sec. Gazer Beep, can I trust in you to run the stream while I'm out? You know, I'm just giving it to you. I'll be back. Where's the mute? There it is. All right, I'll be back. Hello, hello. Welcome back. I see there's some concern here. Yeah, Gazer Beam doing an amazing job. Thank you. That's totally allowed in the BRB. No, it's not. Hold on, let me check. No, it wasn't about the baby. I just needed this. I just needed some relief. Yeah, yo, shout outs to For the Win. If y'all aren't following For the Win TCG, let me go and pull up their channel. Yo, no leaks. For the Win TCG. Here we go. Let me pull up his channel. I want to talk. Okay. So yeah, if you're not following For the Win TCG, you should. You should. Great content. Literally no leaks. Yep. Great content creator. Ton of fun to watch. There's some stuff I want to steal. Like, I love that I think he's a really funny dude, and he found a way to like communicate his message and talk about these decks. Certain things he does I can't do. Like I'm not as funny as For the Win TCG. I'm not into the rogue decks as much as For the Win TCG. Like looking at his lists and stuff, like, and you know, there's nothing wrong with rogue decks. I mean, look, Palkia Ice Rider is not exactly meta right now. I'm not out here trying to make Jolteon work in this economy, right? I'm not out here trying to make Annihilate work in this economy. I like winning too much to be running this stuff. But yeah, I think his videos are awesome. He does cover some competitive decks here and there as well. The thing I want to steal most from him is his editing. I think that I love, and like it's simple stuff, like just the stuff of like, hey, you're talking for a bit and then you zoom in on the camera like this and then it pans to a different thing, and like it's not that hard to do that stuff, but I don't do it in my videos because I don't have time to do that, unfortunately. I would love to make my videos snappier and have that level of editing. I don't have time to edit like that right now, especially with like baby and all that. I got one day to record this stuff, and I pretty much just go like cut, paste, and we're done. And that's all I have time to do. And that's like tonight at like midnight, I'm gonna do that for the week, and then that's all the time I have. But yeah, shout outs to For the Win TCG, doing big things. Man, at 11K subscribers too? Damn. Love that. Who are your favorite content creators on Twitch, on YouTube, in the Pokemon TCG community? Shout them out. Add shortcuts effect on Twitch and use it while streaming. Use it while VAM editing. Shout outs to Alan. Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciated. Yeah, LDF. Yeah, I steal from LDF all the time. I watch his videos all the time. I have been, okay, I mean, is this cloud chasing? I have been in the same building as LDF. We are both running through the 6. I have never met him in real life. Maybe someday we'll run into each other. I don't know. I have yet to set foot in an IRL event. The plan was last year, and then like baby shower stuff came up, so I couldn't go. Maybe this year. I've got a deck sleeved up. Maybe we'll run Ice Rider Palkia. Maybe we'll run that Ice Rider Palkia deck if it's still meta. I mean, at that point, everyone's playing Chen Pao, but you don't have time because you just watch everyone else's videos. No. I mean, I'm watching casually, like while I'm washing dishes or I'm out and about doing other stuff. But like, yeah, I don't have time to make it the videos to the level of polish that I would like. Maybe at some point when we're making enough that I could pay for an editor or something like that could be something I explore further. But yeah, right now it's just me. Yeah, shout outs to LDF, shout outs to Omnipoke, shout outs to Oh man, PTCG Radio, shout outs to Azul, shout outs to Frosted Caribou. When I first started getting into it, it was, oh, shout out to Tricky Jim. Oh my goodness, how did I forget? How did I forget Tricky Jim? Damn. Yeah, yeah, it was PTCG Radio, Tricky Jim, Frosted Caribou were like the channels that first got me in. Then I found like LDF and For the Win, Gazer Beam I've seen out and about on Twitch for some time, just crushing it. Yeah, Pumpkin Amy I've seen as well. Yeah, shout outs to Pumpkin Amy. Let's go and play. Oh, we have two other things. We have like two other, shoot, there are like two content segments that I need to do for YouTube that we haven't done yet. And we are quickly approaching time here. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. Here, so I can close this. All right. Y'all ready to get into it? We're going to talk about some Chen Pao. I also have to remember, this is for YouTube. I'm going to turn the channel points off for the next little bit. Oh, the channel point's been off. Damn. Okay. We're going to talk about Chen Pao EX. We're going to look at some deck lists. Content creator for me. I searched PTCG on YouTube, and your Regidrago Leafeon was the first one. Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. That warms my heart to hear that. Yeah, like every time I hear someone say, like, I just started getting into the Pokemon trading card game, and I found your videos and you inspired me to go farther, or I found your video and you were the one that inspired, like some of the craziest ones. Points were deactivated. Sorry, I didn't see that. What's it called? Yeah, there are people, like I remember one person was like, I'd never played the Pokemon trading card game before. I started watching your videos, and then I bought a deck, went to my first tournament, IRL, and won. And that's absolutely mind-boggling to me that I had that impact on someone's life. Like, literally, I have not played in an IRL tournament, and other people are being inspired by me and, like, getting these dubs. That's incredible. So, kudos to y'all. Are the real MVP. Y'all are the real MVP. Okay. Let's talk about Chen Pao, and then I'll turn the channel points back on. We'll play a couple more. We'll do this Tord thing, and then we got to roll. All right, we still have a decent amount of time. Here we go. Paldea Evolved is just around the corner, and Chen Pao EX is the big deck that is on the way. I cannot wait to get my hands on these cards and play this deck. And in advance of that, I wanted to do a preview of the deck, show off some of the core cards in the deck, and then look at some deck lists as well. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about Chen Pao EX, how it works, and some variations on the deck. So just a quick heads up, I will feature some of the core cards in English. A lot of these don't exist in English yet officially. So shout outs to Justin Basil for having proxies to a number of these cards. Definitely go check out the Justin Basil website because it's an amazing resource for the Pokemon trading card game. And then any deck lists I pull up are from Japan, and I think it's Pokeka Book that we are looking at today. Is it Pokeka Book or Pokeka Recipe? It's Pokeka Book. And if you're wondering if there's any cards that you see on the list that you're like, what the heck is that? I will have the deck list in the description of this video below. All right, let's talk about Chen Pao EX. It's a basic 220 HP and 2 retreat. And what makes it really cool is its ability, Trembling Frost. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic water energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And then its move, Hailblade, does 60 damage for discarding any number of energy from your Pokemon, and this attack does 60 damage for each card you discard this way. And you're looking at this like two water energy, you're discarding 2 for 120. What the heck's that going to do? So be careful. The thing is, you don't have to discard the 2 energy off Hailblade. You can actually attach or detach energy from other Pokemon on your bench and also add that up towards your total. And you're going to do that with Baxcalibur, Stage 2 Pokemon, 160 HP, with the Absolute Zero ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. This is big. Like in the Sword and Shield era, we had Frostmoth, which did a similar thing. However, it could only accelerate energy to bench Pokemon, and it could only accelerate to water Pokemon. This can accelerate water Pokemon to or accelerate water energy to any type of Pokemon anywhere on the board, but it's a stage 2. If you can get this set up, you can use Chien-Pao to grab a whole bunch of energy. You can then use Baxcalibur to then attach that energy and then potentially get one-hit KOs with Chien-Pao EX. Helping us out here, Irida. Irida lets you get a item card as well as a water Pokemon. And in particular, you're going to want to use Irida to grab Baxcalibur and a rare candy, which can help you get set up real quickly. Of course, there are other amazing combinations here. You might need to get your Chien-Pao down and a Battle VIP pass or an energy search or something like that. Irida is there to help you out. We also have Radiant Greninja in all of the decks we're going to see here, which lets you, one, you get access to Moonlight Shuriken, which lets you discard 2 water energy from this Pokemon, and this attack does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. You can charge this up with Baxcalibur and take out 2 prizes, and it's like, cool, you get to do that once, but no, you can actually do this multiple times thanks to Super Rod, which lets you shuffle up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic water energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. And the other thing with Greninja, I'm going a little too fast here. It's got the Concealed Cards ability where you can discard an energy, draw 2 cards. Not only does it act as draw power, but it gets energy into the discard pile, which you actually want because you can then use cards like Super Rod to recover that energy, and Superior Energy Retrieval, where you discard 2 cards and grab 4 basic water energy from the deck. So you kind of see how this engine's going, right? You've got the Chien-Pao to grab the energy. You can also switch Chien-Pao out for another Chien-Pao to grab more energy. You'll use Baxcalibur to charge up any number of attackers, and then you smash. And then you'll be using cards like Superior Energy Retrieval, like Super Rod to get that energy back, reattach it to new attackers, and then keep smashing. So really cool engine here. Some other cards that are worth noting, Iono, where this is basically the new Judge or the new Marnie. You shuffle your hand, put it at the bottom of your deck, and then you draw based on the number of prizes you have. Really great comeback card. You can put your opponent in really awkward positions, where if they've got only 1 prize left, you play Iono and they've been stuck with 1 card. Every deck that we're going to look at today has Iono in it, though of course it does kind of hurt you in a way where you might end up shuffling away your water energy, so keep that in mind. A number of the builds here also use this Kyogre from Crown Zenith. It has the move Dynamic Wave, where you put 3 energy, where you attach 4 energy, free water, 1 colorless. It does 180 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and you can bench snipe with this. So it's 180 anywhere on the board, and then you put the 3 energy back into your hand, which you can then use to reattach with Baxcalibur on the next turn to another Kyogre, to a Chien-Pao, to whatever you want. Really cool combo here. And then last but not least, before we get into the deck lists, we've got Charm of Courage. This is the new Cape of Toughness. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP. Most of the time, you're probably putting this on Chien-Pao to go from 220 HP to 270 HP, making it much harder to KO. Now let's go look at some deck lists here, and we are going to start with this one right here. And we're going to call this like the default one, because this one doesn't have like any sort of Palkias or Vulpixes or anything like that. We've got 3 Chien-Pao to grab that energy, and this will also serve as our primary attacker. We've got 3/3 line of Frogabacks and Baxcalibur to help us get energy, Greninja to discard energy, draw cards, and as a secondary attacker. We also have 1/1 Bibarel for drawing some more cards. From there, we've got like rare candies to help us get the Baxcalibur set up. We've got 1 Picnic Basket just to heal. This is against like the Lost Box matchup where they're trying to throw down like incremental damage on your Chen Paos or anything like that. You can just heal that off. We've got 4 copies of the Superior Energy Retrieval and 1 copy of Super Rod with the focus on the energy retrieval because we really want to scoop that back out of the discard pile and reattach it to Chen Pao or Greninja. We've got 2 copies of the Charm of Courage to make Chen Pao 270 HP. And is there any other cards? Oh, we've got Artisan here, which lets you bench a basic Pokemon. It's basically a Nest Ball, but as a stadium, and really handy card for helping to build out the bench. Next, we are going to be talking about this sort of like Palkia as a support build here. So like largely this deck is the same conceptually. The biggest difference is we've got Palkia VSTAR 1/1 line, and what Palkia helps you do is like 1, it's a pretty solid attacker that only needs 2 energy. It's got high HP at 280, and you can use its Star Portal. It's V-Star power to charge up 3 water energy anywhere you want onto your water Pokemon, whether you're using that to charge up Greninja, charging up Kyogre, charging up Chen Pao. Just gives you some more options for moving the water around the board and recovering it. So in this particular build, all of the core pieces are generally the same. We see the Kyogre here. We've got 3 energy retrievals instead of 4. We got 1 copy of Super Rod. And in this one, interesting choice. They've got 1 copy of Professor's Research. Generally, these builds don't have research because you don't want to discard cards. But I get it. Wanting to, sometimes you just have a really crappy hand and you just want to throw stuff out. We also have Skater's Park. This is a stadium from Fusion Strike, and what this lets you do is when you retreat, instead of discarding the energy, you put it back into your hand. So imagine you've got Chen Pao in the active, you Skater's Park, you put the 2 energy out of, like, back into your hand, move another Chen Pao in, grab 2 more energy from the deck, and now you've got 4 energy to attach with Baxcalibur however you want. Really nasty combo here. This third build has a little more of a focus on Palkia. We've got 2/2 Palkia here, kind of acting as a primary attacker if we're not using Chen Pao for 1-hit KOs. And then otherwise, we've still got the 1/1 Bibarel. And yeah, 3 copies of energy retrieval, 1 picnic basket for healing, particularly against Lost Box, 2 Charms of Courage, 1 Penny. This is again primarily Lost Box defense. They get some incremental damage on a Chen Pao, and you can just take it off the board and heal it. And then we've also got 3 copies of Skater's Park on this list as well for that sort of pivot play to get the energy back in the hand. And then this last one. This one's got a 1/1 line of Vulpix. This is here because when Vulpix attacks, it stops attacks from Pokemon with abilities. You're going to be able to block stuff like Cramorant, like Gardevoir EX, like Gardevoir from Chilling Reign, like Zacian, like Miraidon. Again, there are a lot of Pokemon in the meta right now that have abilities, and you can just stop them with Vulpix. Otherwise, this list is pretty similar. We've got the Kyogre as a secondary attacker here, the Chen Pao as your primary attacker, and then we've got the 4 energy retrieval in here as well. I think the one interesting piece here is the Canceling Cologne, and combine that with Boss's Orders, gust up your opponent's Manaphy, throw down the Canceling Cologne, and then charge up Greninja for a multi-prize KO. Again, if you're interested in any of these deck lists, I have them in the description of this video below in English. So you can go and copy those and look for those cards yourself when the time comes. But for the time being, I got to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. YouTube, we got to go. Twitch, you guys stick around. But for everybody watching this on YouTube, I got to get out of here. You can find me on all the things, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. like I am right now. And you can check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Later, everybody. All right, we back. Let's go play a couple more games with the Tord list, and then I've got to do one more Chen Pao thing, and then we'll do the intro and outro to this Tord video. Yeah, Antihero Chris, what up? Oh yeah, I got to turn on the channel points. Sorry, they're back. they're back. Let's go, Tails. Oh, I'm loving Palkia right now. I don't love it as much as Shady Dealings Palkia, but man, it was weird. I had it took me a long time to get comfortable with Palkia VSTAR. Like, at the peak of Palkia's powers, it was an insanely good deck with the Shady Dealings line, and I felt like, oh god, turn 1 Drapion is horrible. All right. Horrible. Okay. And it's Lost Box. All right. This sucks. Oh, we're going to be here for... How is it that we've done great today on this stream with every variation, like whether like the Palkia Ice Rider deck was cooking, but every time against Lost Box, we have bricked so hard. And you'll see in the video tomorrow, I had a great match against Lost Box where I bricked, but I didn't brick like this. This is bad. Having the Drapion just sitting in the active as a 2-prize liability makes me feel like we're already screwed. I don't even know if it's worth playing this, TBH. Let's see what we get. I'll wait it out like one more turn. And Clam Up, yo, what up? Okay, they get 3 down. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's go. Ooh. Yeah, we'll go Palkia, Greninja. I don't want to bench Lumineon. I might not have a choice. Holy cow. Is it worth... Okay, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. Oh, this feels terrible. This feels terrible. I think we have to bench Lumineon just to get in the game because we don't even have enough energy to attack. And it feels awful because we don't have... Yeah, they can totally Greninja us. And like this... Ugh. We might already be screwed. And they're going to block us from being able to do stuff. I mean, we could cancel Cologne, Cross Switcher. Maybe we pull off that play here. But right now, I don't think we can. In a world where we had Capacious Bucket, we could. Right now, though, nah. Not looking good. Please be stuck. Please be stuck. Please be stuck. You're afraid of some of the point rewards, TVH? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Are they just going to go into cram? I kind of hope they just go into cram. No, they're getting greedy. I don't blame them. How do we stop this? They have a massive hand of cards. Okay. Okay. We can at least draw first blood here. We do like... Okay. All right. There's our Irida. That's actually kind of cool. Do we... I think we get down Palkia V Cross Switcher. And we take out the Greninja now. Right? And we can go Greninja, Palkia, and we lost zone the Greninja, and we get that play out of here. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. All right, and we 220. All right. Let's go get that out of here. Okay, here comes the Raikou. The Raikou does kind of suck. Yeah, being able to one-shot us here. Possibly Sky Seal Stone us here too. Also, chat, let's keep it clean. Oh, they got the Forest Seal Stone instead. Okay. All right, they're going to take 2. We might be dead. We might be dead. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what they run up with. Okay. And what are they going to do here? So I think they're going to get rid of Lost City. Get rid of the Dragonite and get rid of the Lost City. Okay. So they're going to hit for 2. Our big thing is, like, we have to Melanie and Prey at this. We could Lumineon for Raihan. That's actually probably the play. And then we save the Melanie for later. Yeah, so we're going to get hit here pretty bad. That is 60, 80, 100, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Okay, we can still take a one-shot on the Raikou and send it into the Shadow Realm and then force them to do Sableye stuff for the rest of the game. Now, we also have to make sure we even have... Make sure we even have... Make sure we even have Raihan in the deck. It does suck. I'm glad it's the Force. They might have... Do you think they have Sky Seal Stone? Do you think they have Sky Seal Stone? Here we go. Let's get rid of Red. Ooh, you know what? I might want to... I was gonna banish Raikou to the Shadow Realm. You know what? It's probably safer if we banish Raikou to the Shadow Realm, because that's the thing that can one-shot me, right? So let's go, and I'll get rid of... Okay, I'm going to get rid of Horn. That feels really bad. If we go Lumineon... We don't have Raihan. We don't have Raihan. Oh, God. Okay. Therefore... Oof. Okay, we will get down a Palkia V then. Yikes. Okay. So we have to Melanie and Prey here. We have to Melanie and Prey. Please. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can play. We can play. And let's go and send Raikou to the Shadow Realm here. Okay. Oh, there's all the water. There's all the water. Damn. Okay, they're going to get Lost City out of here. There is a world where we could have Echoing Horned the Raikou back into play to take 2 more prizes. I didn't want to do that because I was concerned about them just, like, bringing Raikou back and taking another one-shot on Palkia. Now, if they're going to go Sableye, like, they have time to figure some stuff out. And we need to take 3 prizes. We're not going to get Greninja charged up in time. And we're going to get Roxanne, and that sucks. Okay. We get water energy. That's not bad. Oh, okay. I mean, benching the 4 Seal Stone to the Comfey doesn't do anything, but sure. I guess there's another argument to be made. Do we attach the energy to Palkia right now? Or do we Greninja and try and draw 2 more cards and hopefully get something else? I don't think they're knocking the Palkia out next. If anything, I think their route is Greninja Drapion. Yeah. And I don't have a good way of mitigating any of that right now. And we don't have... Do we have Lost City? And okay, we can get more energy, right? How many... E-search? Okay. Okay. We are not going to bench the Bidoof. Bidoof is a problem here. We will grab Palkia and... Palkia and what? Cross Switcher? Does Cross Switcher pieces even matter at this point? It might. It might matter later. So we'll hold on to that. And let's attach. And, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Okay, bring it down to 2. And if we had a penny, like if we played penny, that would be nice. But now if they can just... Yeah, the math works out perfectly. If they get 2 more Sableyes, they will have the exact amount of damage to win the game. And unfortunately, this deck runs 2 Lost City, and I think they've both been lost zoned. Although that Nest Ball into nothing is a pretty good sign. Oh, okay, they're gonna Clara. Damn it. Oh wait, they need 4 prizes. That's only 3. So we don't... they might have like Echoing Horn for... Oh, okay. Echoing Horn Palkia doesn't really do much. And Echoing Horn Greninja is not good either. Okay. They're burning a lot of energy here. Okay. I wonder if they have like Kyogre play on deck. I think that is something we have to be concerned about. I don't want to bench Manaphy though. And Cowface, thank you so much for renewing your sub. 30 months total. What a legend. Ah, they're going to soften up the Palkia here. Interesting. Okay. 2-2. I'm just going to attach the energy to the Palkia. I'm not going to mess around here too much. And I think we have game. I think we have game. Gusting up. Like, there might be... Yeah, I think this actually becomes... if they have the Charizard... No, they had Greninja. There is no... They got rid of Dragonite, right? Like, they lost zone Dragonite on their own. We got rid of the Raikou. Okay. Yeah. I think we might have them. I think we might have them. Here comes the Sableye. Like, even with... Yeah, if it's Sableye, we just win. Assuming they don't... Oh, okay. They're going to Beach Court? Yeah. We just take the dub. Yeah, that... Okay. Yeah, sure. That did not do enough damage, and we take the win. GG's. And I think that the turning points of that game, Lost Box, very tough build. They had 4 seal... This is Turbo Lost Box with the Dragonite in it. I think the 2 where this changed, and like I found that Palkia is actually okay against Lost Box, assuming you don't bench too much. It did suck that we had to bench the Drapion early, but we had them to a point where like the Palkias are really hard to knock out for this deck. And the biggest, so the two X factors in this were, one, they lost zone their Dragonite. Even if they softened up, like they got this down to 250, Dragonite could have come in, Mirage Gate, knock it out, gone. The other thing was I could have gotten greedy and knocked out the Raikou with without Lost City out, but there could have been a world where they brought the Raikou back, charged it up, took another 2 prizes, and we would have been screwed. But sending Raikou to the Lost Zone pretty much screwed them out of being able to do enough damage to secure the win there. So we'll take that. GG's. All right, that was pretty sick. I think let's do the intro and outro to this deck. We hit 1,000 points. I think it's my first time. What do you think about the future potential of Zoroark box with things like reversal and potential good stage 1 EX cards? Yeah, I think that the potential for Zoroark box to be good is definitely higher thanks to the pieces that you said. I really don't like that deck. I hate playing it. I hate playing against it. I find that when I play it, I never get the pieces that I need to make it work. And when I play against someone else playing the deck, they always find the pieces to make it work. But it does have the potential to be even stronger than it was before because of being able to get to stage 1 EXs, because of reversal energy, which is actually a big deal because not only are you able to get stage 1, like before it was double turbo energy, you needed colorless attacks. Now you don't need colorless attacks and you can have up to 3 energy. So you can charge up to 3 and pop off that way. That being said, if you get in the lead, you can't use that energy as triple anymore, but you kind of want to fall behind anyway so that the slow bro can take the 2 prizes at the end. So I think that Zoroark is potentially going to... Is it time? Like we always say this, right? Is Zoroark finally going to do the thing? And I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But it'll certainly be better with Paldea Evolved coming up. All right, let's do the intro and the outro to this list. All right. One of, if not the best player in the Pokemon trading card game, Tord Rec. You know what? I should pull up his tweet. I'm an idiot. I should pull up his tweet. If I'm going to say, like, here's Tord's list, I should actually just show it. Here we go. Let's do this. And of course my face is covering him. I'll hide this in a sec. Here we go. One of the best players in the Pokemon trading card game, Tord Reklev, you can see his name in the top right-hand corner where I just hid my face, recently posted on Twitter this Palkia VSTAR list. It's a list that he streamed the other day. I definitely recommend follow Tord on Twitter, follow him on TCG Park where he streams on Twitch and puts up YouTube content as well. But he posted this Palkia list for the community, and I think in light of the recent release of the Palkia League Battle Deck, I thought we would try this out. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Tord's Palkia VSTAR list. Palkia, of course, has, and I'm just going to jump over to PTCG Live where I can zoom in on the cards. Palkia VSTAR, 280 HP. It's got the move Subspace Swell, which does 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon, yours and your opponent's. So this can do up to 260 damage before any modifiers like Choice Belt or Defiant Band. You are able to one-shot a lot of stuff in the meta or do serious damage to other things as well. And of course, we've got the ability Star Portal, which allows you to attach 3 water energy to your water Pokemon in any way you like. You can use this to charge up another Palkia. You can also use this to charge up Radiant Greninja, which not only great for drawing cards and discarding energy with Concealed Cards ability, but allows you to use Moonlight Shuriken for 2 water and 1 colorless, lets you discard 2 energy and hit for 90 damage on two opponents. Two of your opponent's Pokemon. Great for taking out Comfeys, great for taking out Raltses and Curlias and other small Pokemon in the format right now. And with Tord's list, he goes 4/4 Palkia, 1 Greninja, 1 Pyukumuku. This is got a really fun ability, Pitch a Pyukumuku, where you don't actually bench it. You reveal it, put it at the bottom of your deck, and when you do that, you can draw another card, giving you a little more draw power. On top of that, 1 Lumineon to search out a supporter, and we've got the Bibarels as well to draw up to 5 cards, and Mew. This is an interesting addition to the deck with Mysterious Tail. Lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, grab an item card, shuffle your deck. And this is a card you want to play like turn 1 going first or second, ideally to grab that battle VIP pass. If it gets knocked out at the beginning, not a big deal. More important to get set up. And then 1 copy of Drapion to help us out in the Mew matchup. Let me actually pull up the deck editor here so we can see the cards a little bigger. For trainer cards, 2 copies of Boss for gusting. The Tord also has 4 copies of Cross Switcher, so there's a ton of gusting in Tord's version of the deck. Of course, the Cross Switcher you have to discard 2, but this gives you the benefit of being able to use a supporter for your turn, such as Irida, such as Melanie, such as Judge. And on top of that, we've got 1 copy of Echoing Horn, can be used to increase Palkia's damage output, as well as put a easy gust target onto the bench. Combo this with Boss's Orders or Cross Switcher to get that cheeky KO. 2 copies of Energy Search. This is great for finding energy, especially when you brick early. If your turn 1 going second have no energy, you could potentially just Irida, get the first energy. And if you're still stuck without energy, you can Irida again, get that second energy to start swinging. 4 copies of Irida lets you get a basic water Pokemon as well as an item of your choice. Keep in mind that choice belts and any tools don't count as items anymore in the new rules, but there are no tools in this deck. 3 copies of Nest Ball, 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass, lots of Pokemon set up here. 2 copies of Melanie for that water attachment from the discard and draw 3 cards. You don't necessarily have to go more than 2 with Palkia because Palkia can accelerate itself, and it's only a 2 energy attack, so you don't really need that much energy acceleration for any more Melanies than that. 2 copies of Lost City. This is great for dunking Pokemon into the Lost Zone, especially stuff like Raikou that you don't want to see getting one-shots on you, or Miraidon, anything like that. 1 copy of Collapse Stadium. Yeah, this is technically counterproductive for Palkia, where you are then losing 40 damage, but this can also be a way to get Lumineon off the board so that you don't have that as a 2-prize liability on your bench. We've got also 4 copies of Ultra Ball and 2 copies of Switch. Last but not least, 10 energy. Your general game plan, you want to get at least a Palkia and water energy on the board. Ideally, you can get your Bibarel set up so that you can draw more cards. And then you pop off, get 2 energy on Palkia to start swinging with Subspace Swell. And where possible, try and charge up Greninja for a Moonlight Shuriken to try and take multiple prizes, or soften up 2 things like 2 VMAXs for easy KOs on Palkia later on in the game. All right, let's check out these matches. And that is going to do it for Tord's Palkia VSTAR list. Again, shout outs to Tord for sharing the list. Make sure to follow him on Twitter, on TCG Park on Twitch, and on TCG Park on YouTube, where Tord's always posting stuff. And I really like his version of the deck. But I think this wraps up our Palkia series for the time being. If you missed it, I'll put the links in the description. I've also posted my take on Palkia VSTAR straight up for upgrading your League Battle deck. Also posted a variation of Ice Rider with Palkia VSTAR as well. So make sure to check those out as well. All right, I got to get going. Thank you so much for watching. Twitch fam, stick around. We're going to be around a little longer. But for YouTube, we got to go. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at inthirdperson.com, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, like I am right now. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Later. All right, we're going to play one last game, and then I got like one more talkie segment, and then we're going to be like out for realsies. So let's go run Palkia's or towards deck one more time. What do you guys got going on for the rest of today? Waldo Sketches says, hey, because of you started playing TCG Live and you're loving it. Your explanations make it really easy to get into. So thank you for that. Waldo Sketches, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, and I'm glad that I could be a part of your journey to be the very best like no one ever was. That's awesome. I'm guessing you found me through YouTube? Ooh. The stream is welcome on in. The stream is super chill. Thank you, Gowlee. All right, opponent's going first. Let's see what we're up against here. Oh God. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. Oh, we're up against a lightning deck too. Okay. Yeah, YouTube, the Mewtwo V Union deck. Oh, cool. Awesome. That one was yeah, that was not gonna lie, that was a tough go. We definitely had some issues getting that deck rolling for a little bit, but it was a lot of fun. Okay. I think we go Greninja Ice Rider, and we have to get a Palkia down as well. Okay. I think I got the line. If we... Oh, interesting. This is a Mareep build, so we're probably going to see a Raichu at some point. Like a Raichu or a Magnezone. And the Magnezone could be a problem if that's what we are up against. I don't want to get hit first. That's the big thing. There's the... Don't bench the Raichu right now. It's way too early. You got to save that for the end. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is definitely oh, wait. We're not playing the Ice Rider build. We're playing just Palkia straight up. Oh, this is going to be sad. Okay. I forgot about that. So, there is no Ice Rider in this deck. Tord! Yeah, Tord letting us down here. Ooh. Okay, so there is a potential play here. Okay. I want to charge up this Palkia, and let's get rid of Drapion and an energy, and we're going to set up a second Palkia. And we kind of hope, we have to pray that they don't gust. And I'm actually more concerned. Don't bench Manaphy. Don't bench Manaphy. And don't gust the Greninja. Okay, they're not going to bench Manaphy. That's fine. Okay, we're going to Electric Generator. I hope they knock out... I guess they... Yeah, they don't have to knock out... Oh, Calyrex. Interesting. This is, I have not seen this card in this variation of the deck. I don't hate it. Ooh, they have to get rid of a Flaffy, though. Okay. We can kneecap this deck pretty bad. Yeah, if they're just going to hit for Lightning Rondo on Bidoof, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Here we go. This is how we play. This is how we play. So, we're going to get rid of some energy here. And let's go and retreat into Greninja. And I will grab Palkia VSTAR, and what do we want? I think we widen our bench. Ultra Ball? No, let's go grab... Let's go grab the... I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Maybe a cross-switcher piece. Yeah. That's a long-term investment right there. Okay. And And let's go charge up Greninja. We've got 3 energy. Ready to go. And we will attach energy to this Palkia. And let's go pitch this Pikamuku. And draw. Okay, boss is good. Boss is good. And let's go grab a Bidoof. And get ourselves some potential draw power later. And let's go Moonlight Shuriken away the Flaffies off of this. And now they're hurting pretty bad. We get the cross switcher piece. That's awesome. We get another Flaffy down. And we get the Mew. All right. All right. Feeling good. Feeling good. Now, we can go cross switcher like into the Raichu and take that out. Although Raikou still a problem. They're going to bench some stuff. That actually makes it better for us. The Regieleki is a little annoying, but it can't one-shot us unless they get a choice belt. They're going to Manaphy now. It's too late. It's too late. The damage is done. Even if they boss right now, I think we're still fine. Oh, and they brick on the generators. Yeah, because Raichu's not going to do enough damage right now. Miraidon's not, like, they have to hit, like, multiple generators and a whole bunch of other stuff to really pop off here. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're going to hit the Palkia here. That's a good play. That's a good play. Okay. So this is a little weird now. Because we can get Palkia VSTAR and some water, but we need to attach 2 water. So I think Horn and Mew gotta go. And we go... Ooh. We need 3 pieces here, which really sucks. Let's Lumineon. And we will pray off Melanie we can get what we need. Okay, yes, we get what we need. We get the Palkia VSTAR set up, and I will get rid of Switch. Yeah, we'll just yeah. We'll go Palkia, and we will smash Raikou. Oh, no! No! That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Oh, God. No! I've screwed this up. I've screwed this up. I've screwed this up. Oh, no. Do we shame scoop? Do we shame scoop? I don't think we can win. Ugh. We had them. We had them. We had them. I clicked the wrong thing. Damn it. All right, that was my fault. That was my fault. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we're playing one more. Last one. Oh, that was really stupid. Oh, no. That was some tomfoolery on my part. We could have won. We could have won. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. It happens. It happens. Oh, that sucks. And we were against the Lightning Week deck too. We were the underdogs. We had it. We had the win. Okay. It is what it is. You gonna grab a bite? All right, Gowly. Yeah, we're just scooping this one. I don't even need to see the rest of the cards there. That was bad. Just got here. Yeah, I should have won. I probably would have won had I not misplayed there. I hit the wrong series of buttons and cost myself the game. Welcome back to Silva. How are you? Oh, I want to vomit. That was so stupid on my part. Yeah, that's not going in the YouTube channel. No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, our opponent's picking first. And, okay. Okay, we got, oh, okay, here's our, our redemption arc, if you will. Well, let's see what we get off the Mew, but this is looking really bad. Again, lightning matchups, not good. The Magnezone actually even worse because we can't one-shot anything. Yeah, we can't one-shot the Magnezone. And they've already hit 2. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think we can do much of anything with this hand, unfortunately. I mean, we can get... This is why you've avoided Palkia, too much Miraidon. Yeah, I don't think, like... Palkia Ice Rider's great against this deck. Palkia straight up, it's tough. It's not impossible, but it's tough, right? You really need to land first hit and then just have your chain going and then pray. If you don't have that, then you're screwed. Getting only one Palkia down right now feels horrible. We are one boss away from losing this game. I have not played Giratina at all this rotation. Okay. Let's go and bench. Okay. We'll go Bidoof, Palkia. And we'll attach energy to a Palkia. At least we can attack next turn. We've done the bare minimum to attack next turn. Now, it's looking kind of grim, right? The Magnezone probably the bigger problem than the Raikou. The Raikous can get set up really quickly. But, yeah, we can't one-shot the Magnezone right now. And they can just do 90-90 and soften some stuff up. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it for them. Like, I would just go into the Raikou. Oh, okay. They're going for it. Oh, they're just going to hit for... Oh, they might have it. Yeah, magnetic grip. So, I think we take 2 prizes on a Raikou right now. Because we're not going to be able to one-shot this Palkia unless we get, like... we need, like, the most amazing hand coming out of this to one-shot this. And then we could possibly win. We don't have it, though. Okay. So let's go attach this energy. And we have to pray that we can get some sort of gust option or get some sort of way to recharge on this next hand, because otherwise we are screwed. And we might still be screwed, in all honesty. Oof. Yeah, they just send up the Magnezone. This is going to be really hard to recover from. Like, there's routes, right? We can... If we can go play the 2-2-2 game, then we could potentially win this. But I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to do that. Holy cow. Getting the Raikou charged up and getting him a Rhydon set up. If they hit boss right here... Well, I guess boss doesn't really matter. But they are sitting pretty at the moment. It's really on us at this point what we get. Okay. Is it worth... I don't think it's worth putting Palkia... There's a lot... Like, we're pretty much screwed any way we go about this at this point. I can try and they have 2 cards, right? So they're gonna, like... We can try and play for, like, some crazy cross-switcher action here, but, like, we're not gonna be able to keep up. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Otherwise, we take our ball and we go home. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Do we get Bibarel here? Yeah. Let's go get the Beebs. And I'm actually going to attach the energy to Palkia, and we're going to draw 4 and see what we can do. We get the Palkia. That's good. We can Greninja here. Irida, actually, yeah. So we go Palkia V cross switcher, right? Okay. 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 And do we actually hit the Marai? Yeah, we hit the Miraidon, right? We're going to do 240? Yeah. Okay. And is it worth Lost Citying? Ah, might as well. Let's go. Okay. Still in play. Still in play. Now, we need... in order for us to win here, we somehow have to get 2 cross-switcher... Oh, we can't. We've lost our boss. We've lost 3 cross-switcher pieces. I think we just lose at this point. Yeah, if they attack with the Magnezone, we just lose. Oh, we need Choice Belt. If we... Okay, there is a world we can do this. We can still potentially one-shot. We need to get 2 Pokemon down, Palkia, another energy, and Choice Belt, and we can win. Holy cow. Okay. Okay. If anything, I probably would have tried and charged it up the Regieleki, because the Regieleki is not going to get one-shotted. Okay. 240. Yeah, I hope they bench one more thing. Just to give us, like, that last ditch. Okay, yeah, they're going in with the... They're going in with the Regieleki. That's the smart move. Okay. At this point, our only hope is like some crazy double cross switcher and pray. Oh, okay. We get the Palkia up. We get energy. I don't think we got it. I don't think we have it. Oh, okay. We can play... Oh, Collapse Stadium's not going to help us here, actually. We Melanie. And... No. Well, okay. Let's play to our outs. We'll play to our outs. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Pitch a Pikamuku. No. We just lose. GG's. Damn. That sucked. I feel like I think Palkia does okay. The Magnezone is annoying. We didn't find Choice Belt, but there is a world we could have taken that. I guess no, we wouldn't have been able to double accelerate and gust. No, I think we just lose there. But I do think this deck can win the Miraidon matchup, especially with how temperamental Miraidon can be. But they hit all of their electric generators and they got them, and we unfortunately didn't get set up thick enough. So we just take that L. GG's. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's go claim our daily Crow Quest reward. And I want to talk about one last thing before we go. Let me go and pull up this. I wanted to talk briefly about some upcoming news. This is out in July. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay. One last thing. EX battle decks are the successor to V battle decks, which are the successor to theme decks. These are meant to be entry-level products for new players to get a pre-built deck and learn the basics of the game. And the Pokemon Company have revealed the latest round of EX battle decks, which include Tinkaton EX and Chien-Pao EX. And while I normally wouldn't cover EX decks, we're a little more like intermediate to advanced level in terms of like pre-built decks. We talk about the League Battle decks, which are a little more for serious play. I do think there's something really interesting here with the Chien-Pao deck and its relation to competitive play. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about this Chien-Pao EX deck. And is this the best beginner deck ever? Now, I don't have full context for theme decks throughout the years of the Pokemon trading card game. I only started playing in the Sword and Shield era, so I'm mostly familiar with like the old theme decks that come before Sword and Shield and the V battle decks like this Venusaur. And one of the things about these sort of entry-level decks is that you get like one ultra rare card, and then you get like a bunch of basic Pokemon and basic trainers, and none of these are meta relevant. None of the V battle decks are meta relevant at all. The Venusaur, the Blastoise, even the Mewtwo, and you only got the Mewtwo V. In this scenario, you needed a VSTAR or a VMAX, and you didn't get those. You didn't get good trainers. You got too much energy, and so these were basically just for casual play. And even the old theme decks, like this Charizard, the Leonzard deck, a PTCGO legend, this was, in the theme deck format, one of, if not the best deck to play in that format. This deck is a ton of fun to play, and yes, you could upgrade it to do even more, but like this Charizard in its time was never meta relevant. Yes, it was an absolute beast in PTCGO theme battles, but in a world of VMAX Pokemon and later VSTAR Pokemon, this theme deck did not have what it took to be transformed into a meta-relevant deck. Now let's talk about Chien-Pao. This is a little different because Chien-Pao EX, it's not like here's like a pretty good card. No, this is the card. Chien-Pao EX is poised to be one of the strongest cards, if not the strongest card Pokemon to come out of Paldea Evolved. This is a card that is a prime candidate to build a League battle deck out of, right? Yeah, I can already envision it. You get the 3 Chien-Paos, you get the Baxcaliburs in there, you get the Greninja in there, and you're done, right? This is something that this deck, this card is good enough to get the League Battle Deck treatment. And instead, we're getting it as an EX Battle Deck. And I think for competitive players who might be sad that no, maybe we're not getting Chien-Pao EX as a League Battle Deck anymore, which is kind of sad if that's the case. We have never seen a theme deck or like a V Battle Deck ever get elevated to League Battle Deck status, and that's unfortunate. But for those that are just learning to play the game, I think this is really cool because not only are you getting one of the strongest new Pokemon in the game, you're also getting the Baxcalibur, and this is the engine that puts all the energy on the board. Now, the deck that you're getting, you're attaching energy to stuff like Floatzel and Bruxis and Azumarill. These are not particularly strong cards. I'm almost certain that the trainer card lineup is not going to be what you need it to be truly competitive, nor is the energy count's probably going to be too high as well. However, you're getting like the big time card as well as the engine that drives it. And that's for a theme deck, for a casual deck. I think this is a really cool step in the right direction where you are getting a deck that inches you even closer to like a competitive build. And up until now, I've always told people, like, if you buy one of these V Battle decks or you buy the theme decks, like, there's no point in trying to upgrade them because the core of the deck is not worth it. But in this case, it kind of is. I wouldn't necessarily recommending buying three of these theme decks so you can get 3 Chien-Pao EX with 3 Arctibax and 3 Baxcalibur, but that is a thing you could do. And if you really wanted to upgrade this deck, it's not necessarily the worst idea in the world to do it because you've got the foundation here. And as a competitive player, this means if you want to build the deck right now, getting Chien-Pao EX isn't going to be as expensive because the Chien-Pao EX is going to be available in this deck. You can get it for cheap, and it will ultimately drive the price down on these cards because you can also just get them in this theme deck. And by the way, this is out on July 14th and is going to cost $10 US, I believe is the price. Yep, $10 US. So pretty good get here, and quite possibly the best beginner level / theme deck the Pokemon Company have ever released, which is very cool. And I guess while we're here, yeah, Tinkaton is also being converted to a EX battle deck, but I don't think this one's nearly as strong, mostly because its big hammer move is very susceptible to hand disruption like an Iono, and this is not going to be nearly as good as Chien-Pao. But seeing a card as good as Chien-Pao with its engine alongside of it in the context of a beginner-friendly deck is something we haven't really seen before, and I'm here for it. Anyhow, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And you can check out the website, In3rdPerson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Where's the button? Where's the button? Outro. Out. Later. Okay. We actually have to get going for realsies. I am way behind schedule. We are going to raid because we talked about them. Let's go raid For the Win TCG. Again, big fan of his videos. If you haven't watched his channel on YouTube, I highly recommend it. We're gonna go check out their stream right now. So I'll see you on the other side of this raid. Thank you so much to everybody that dropped by. Thank you to everybody for the follows and the support. Again, you guys blow me away with how much you care and are interested in what I do here every time I'm live. So I'll see you again. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you on the other side of this raid, actually. Later.